This is a Miami Sports Music Podcast Network production. This is the #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, and we are live on this beautiful Spread Kindness Friday. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Clock Blockers, home of the #1 Miami fan morning show, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I am super excited to be hanging out with y'all today. I hope y'all are excited too, because it's going to be a lot of fun this morning. We got a lot of awesome stuff to do. We got some people live at training camp this morning, aka Cameron. Cameron's going to hit us up live from training camp around 10 a.m. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to have a mini panel. We're going to have a good time today. It's going to be fun. But right now is the rundown. So let me go ahead and give it to y'all straight. No Vaseline. Okay. All right. I don't know how that was sounded, but you got what I was trying to say to you. Okay. All right. Hey, look, you can follow me at Stephen D, SKPL, spread kindness, positivity, and love. Make sure y'all do that on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow me on all platforms. I need more followers. Let's go. Spread kindness, positivity, and love. Stephen D, SKPL. Make sure y'all do that. You can also follow me on Miami Sports Music at Miami Sports Music. On Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Obviously, you're watching on YouTube right now. You already have the YouTube. And if you're going to follow us on Twitter, follow us at MIA Sports Music. Make sure y'all do that. Hey, look, on your way in, give us a big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. I got a thumbs up. Let's go. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and hit the like button. Okay? And subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, it's a big way of helping the channel grow. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It makes you cool. You want to be part of the cool crew, right? Subscribe to the channel. What's stopping you? It's free. It doesn't cost nothing. It only helps the channel grow. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Okay? All right. Hey, look, also, while you're at it, if you want to sign up and become a member today, there are plenty of seats waiting at the table for you. I would love for you to sign up and become a member of the... Here, where's it at? Where's it at? I'm going to find it. I got it somewhere. I don't know where it is. Family. Danger, Will Robinson, family. Sign up today, become part of the family. I gotta find like a Vin Diesel voice or like a Vin Diesel family. Click so that every time I say it, I can just hit it and it goes family. Yes, sign up, become a member of the family today. There are plenty of seats waiting at the table for you. Would love for y'all to do that. Okay, so I put the link in the chat. Y'all can do that there. And be awesome and just, be cool. Okay. So make sure y'all do that. Steven Toretto, Chase One says, look here, family above everything. Yes. Okay. Look, if you want to help the channel grow by donating to the channel, you can do that as well. Okay. How do I help the channel grow? By donating, Steven? Well, that's a funny question you should ask. What you can do is you can do it a couple different ways. You can use the YouTube live super chat, which is the $ below the bottom of the screen right here, below the bottom of the chat. You'll see a little box with a $ in it. You can click that, and there you go. Okay. You can also use YouTube Super Thanks if you're rewatching us right now, which is right below us on the bottom of the screen, and a little heart with a $ in it, and it says Super Thanks. Utilize it. If you're rewatching this right now, what are you doing? Okay? Super thanks. The first person to send me a big super thanks, I might send something your way. I'm just saying. Okay? So utilize it. It's awesome. Okay. If you want to send money through Cash App or PayPal, because Cash App and PayPal take out less fees than YouTube, I'm not mad at you either. You can use $MSM Podcast Network. That's for Cash App. You see the QR code right on the screen there. You can also use PayPal, which is also MSM Podcast Network. You can use that as well. Want to give a big shout out to our sponsors of the show. We got a few of them, and they're awesome. ZSM Sports. ZSM Sports for your cards, jerseys, balls, and hard-to-find items. They specialize in sports memorabilia. Want to give a big shout out to ZSM Sports. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You see their call signs right there on each social media platform. Go follow them. Zachary's absolutely amazing. And as a matter of fact, our awesome so yesterday we did an orange one of these. Today we're doing a white one. Javon Holland autograph. The person who donates the most today, the highest donation today, will win this. A Javon Holland 8x11 autograph. It is JSA certified. Okay. And that'll be what it is. Okay. So I'm just saying, this is a big deal. Okay. So look good in the man cave. Look good for the people and the peeplets. Shout out to ZSM Sports. Second awesome sponsor for the show, Hangry Owls. Let me tell y'all about Hangry Owls. Bam, Cap for Life with the $20 donation right away. Awesome. My man, Cap. Like it. I appreciate it. Cap for Life says with his 8-month membership, shout out for being a member for 8 months. Don't talk about it. Be about it, man. Hey, man, I appreciate it, Cap for Life. You're the man, brother. Right now, Cap for Life's leading. My man, Cap. Appreciate it, brother. I like it. Cap coming in strong. Yes, he is. I appreciate it. Hangry Owls. Let me not forget about them because they're absolutely amazing. Hangry Owls, if you want the best subs in South Florida, it's not where you think it is. It's Hangry Owls, okay? 16606 Sheridan Street in Pembroke Pines, Florida, okay? Go to Pembroke Pines, go to Hangry Owls, and use the code word SKPL. SKPL. Today is Friday. So every other day you get $3 off your sub by mentioning SKPL at Hangry Owls. Because today's Spread Kindness Friday, you get $6 off of your sub at Hangry Owls. 6. Count them, 6 whole bucks. You can use that $6 on whatever. That's not even a gallon of gas anymore. Gas has gone down a little bit. I'm just saying. Unless you're on the West Coast. Maybe it's still $6 on the West Coast. But still, you can use that $6 at everything. Okay? Go to Hangry Owls. Tell them I sent you. Use the code word SKPL. Spread kindness, positivity, and love, and get $6 off of your sub today. It's awesome. Go visit my man, Hangry Owl. He's awesome. And then our title sponsor of the show, who's been with us going into their second year, absolutely amazing, wonderful, awesome people, TailGater. TailGater is absolutely amazing. Download the app today on your current Apple or Android device and download the app and make sure you download the app. Follow TailGater on all social media at TailGreeter. Make sure you download the app, guys. It's awesome. If you guys want to go to the best tailgates around the country, download this app. I'm serious. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Okay. And you will see all the biggest tailgates around the world and wherever it is that you're at. If you're coming to the Dolphins game, you got to download the app, get your tickets to East 32 Dolphins tailgate. You see me, get all you can drink, all you can eat. We're not talking burgers and hot dogs. We're talking wonderful, amazing food each week, specialized menus depending on who we're playing against. It's awesome. Go check it out. If you're coming to Baltimore, you can come and hang out with us in Baltimore. Download the app. What are you waiting for? Purchase your tickets today. Gosh, right now. Okay. Love TailGater. TailGater is absolutely amazing. All right. Want to remind you guys, if you are coming to Baltimore, the Baltimore Beatdown 2022 Dolphins versus Ravens. You can purchase your tickets now on TailGater. Okay. Saturday night, we're doing a free meet and greet. Doesn't cost anything. Come to Jimmy's Famous Seafood in Baltimore that Saturday night before the game from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Excuse me. It's free to come out. We have raffle items for Dolphins memorabilia, special menu for Dolphins fans, drink specials. Portion of all proceeds will go to charity. We'll have a live DJ, live podcast with yours truly. And that's at 6526 Hollowbird Avenue in Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Okay. Make sure you all do that. And make sure you guys come out to the Sunday TailGater VIP tailgate. All right. There's about 50 slots left on this tailgate. We have 10 game tickets left. All you can drink, all you can eat. The link is in the description below, but I would love for you guys to come to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. This is week 2 NFL. Week 2 in Baltimore at the and I have 10 game tickets to the game left. Okay, so if you want to come to the game, you can purchase tickets on Tailgreeter. I have 10 of them left. Once they're gone, they're gone. And then I have about 50 tailgate VIPs left. Okay, so make sure you all purchase your tickets for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. All right. Today is Spread Kindness Friday. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Look, I love Spread Kindness Friday. I love it so much. I have my producer on this morning. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. He's the man. He's a legend. Roach is in the building. What's up, Roach? How are you?
Good morning, man.
Good morning.
I'm tired. I took some night. I started getting sick last night. Took some NyQuil, and it's like still in my system. And I'm like,
Are you feeling groggy?
I don't know. I might got something. My
My
wife lost her taste.
Groggy.
She lost her taste 2 days ago, and now I'm feeling sick.
You might have the vid. You might have the vid,
Yeah.
sir.
Well, I don't work, so I don't need to get tested. I just stay home. But I need some help.
Okay, I'm all ear.
Anybody out there? I need a graphic designer.
I need one of those too.
Hit us up. We need some help.
We need some help. We both need help.
Yep.
Okay, we need one of those. Graphic designers, video content creators. Hit us. Matter of fact, here, this is what you can do. Okay, we're looking for new content and content creators. If you have a podcast, email me at vpmiamisportsmusic@gmail.com. And if you are a content or graphic designer, creator, videographer, we need your help even more. Okay, So hit us up. Hit me up at vpmiamisportsmusic@gmail.com. I'll send you your way to Roach. You'll make a couple bucks. Okay, but we need some help. We need some help. Okay. Yeah. All right. I hope your wife feels better.
She went to work, so she's feeling better. They don't even care anymore. If you got COVID, they don't care. They say come to work.
Don't say that. You're going to get canceled. Don't get canceled on here, Roach.
I'm talking about her bosses don't care, is what I'm saying.
Well, Flipside Vision says, I'm a professional graphic designer. Hit me up on Twitter. No, you hit us up, Flipside. Flipside. You hit us up. So, how are you, man?
Good.
The craziness is over of this week, right? It was a crazy week. It was a roller coaster. It was filled with ups and downs.
Yep.
I
got to watch football last night.
I know, so did I. It was so much. So it was funny. Last night, I'm waiting for the game to come on. There's a delay because of the big thunderstorms, which, by the way, we had here too. I'm gonna get off a little early today because I have a video conference I was supposed to throw out the first pitch tonight, a minor league baseball game. True story.
You ever threw a pitch before?
It's been a long time. So I'm a media director for a local movie theater here, and we're doing a big marketing thing with the minor league baseball team, the single A baseball team for the Baltimore Orioles tonight. And I was supposed to do a live podcast from there for the Horizon Cinemas movie channel. And last night there was a big storm that rolled in, and now there's supposed to be a doubleheader today. And I have to talk to them because times have changed now for how we're going to do all this. And we've spent like 2 weeks preparing for this thing. And now all of a sudden the stupid weather messed everything up. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to throw out the first pitch now. I'm a little upset about this, Roach.
Well, if you do, make sure you practice and warm up. Don't be the guy.
Everybody says if I throw they're like, all right, so here are the rules.
If you need to step off the mound, do it.
Yep. Make sure you get it to the catcher and don't throw 50 feet to the left and don't throw 50 feet to the right. Those are the rules that I was told.
Yep. And if you need to step off the mound, bro, don't feel like your pride makes you stand up on top of that mound. Step down.
Robert Trader says, warm that arm first before you go out there. I think I'm gonna live stream it on my Instagram. Yeah. So follow me on Instagram at Stephen D SKPO. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna put it on my live IG. It'll probably be around 7:45 or 8.
I'm just telling you.
The original plan was follow me on Twitter to find out what the plan's gonna be.
If you never threw off a mound, dude.
Yeah.
If you never
bad at the Mets, I think.
If you've never thrown off of a mound. Don't do it. Don't let it be your first throw off a mound, first throw, because it's going to be bad.
I don't want that. Robert Trainer says we're going to break it down. I know there's going to be like ESPN Sports Center game field. If you look how Steven was on the mound and came off his foot and the ball
don't hurt yourself. Please.
My arm's already sore and I've done absolutely nothing except pretend how to throw pitches.
All we need is for you to tear.
That's too funny.
You tear a bicep live on YouTube.
Step off the mound. I know, man. It's so funny. But I am excited about it. And then I'm supposed to do a live stream for 3 innings on Horizon Cinemas. Roach, go find that link and then put it in the chat. Horizon Cinemas YouTube channel. Please. Where are you throwing the first pitch? Aberdeen Ironbirds tonight in Maryland. That's where I live. I live in Maryland. So, yeah. I'm pretty excited about it, though. All right. So that's going on. So anyways, we talked about the football game last night. So there was a big storm that rolled through in Ohio, too. And there was a delay. So I started watching on Netflix real quick. We're going to get into Dolphins talk today. Don't worry about it, guys. I started watching this thing about the 1999 Woodstock. There's like a 3-part miniseries.
With Chris Rock?
No.
Oh, no, with Kid Rock.
Yeah, Kid Rock, and it was wild. Steven, put a link to your IG in the chat if you can, bro. Can you
Instagram? Yeah,
Instagram. Please.
I don't know if I have Instagram on my computer. Let me see.
All you got to do is look up Steven D SKPLIG, and you should pop up, and then just hit share. I believe that's the link to the Horizon Cinemas for the podcast tonight that I'm going to be doing live from the baseball game. Anyways, yeah. So that 1999 Woodstock. If you guys wanted like a really good, fun documentary to watch, that was great. Netflix killed it. So like I'm going back and forth trying to like wait for this football game, and then the football game starts, and I'm like, I don't really want to see these guys. Like I was more interested in the documentary, but I ended up going back to football and ended up watching it. But look, it was fun to watch football on TV. Did you watch some of the game last night?
I watched the first half, and then
what did you think?
I got up this morning, and Pluto, that free TV app, had the whole game without commercials, just every
really?
play. Yeah.
I
thought the Jaguars looked like trash.
You are definitely cool enough to throw a first pitch. I appreciate it, man. They did. Jaguars straight up look like trash. But let me tell you something though. What did you think let me ask you, what did you think of Tarico with Collinsworth? Not Al Michaels with Collinsworth.
It was fine. I didn't even pay attention really. It didn't distract me, so it wasn't that bad. Okay. You know what I mean? So, I didn't think twice about
nobody pays attention to it. Like, I said earlier this week, Vince Scully, RIP to Vince Scully, was a big deal for me. And so
I didn't even know who he was.
I pay attention to like play-by-play people like that. Gorilla Luke's in the building, y'all. Let's go. I like it.
Now, I did take notice of what's that old Dallas coach that was on the halftime show? Garrett, I think is his last name.
Jason Garrett does like coverage for NBC. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was on there. I didn't think he was good at all.
He's bad. He's so bad. It
was awkward.
He did USFL coverage too this year. He did not do good.
I can't find your Instagram, dude.
All right, I will find my Instagram. And then I will share my Instagram.
I don't use Instagram, so I have a problem.
Copy. Paste. There we go. Right there. Because I have it pulled up. I just didn't want to switch off screens and mess up anything. I thought they were good though. I'm excited. Like I'm glad Tarico got a full-time gig, but I have to admit it made me realize a couple things. Number one, I like Joe Buck. A lot of people don't like Joe Buck. I do. And I watch baseball. And so I just came to the realization last night. And I don't know why it wasn't Fox. We were watching NBC. But I'm like, man, Joe Buck moved from Fox to ESPN. He's not going to call the World Series this year. That's going to be weird. That's going to be very, very weird to not hear Joe Buck do the World Series this year. And same thing, like because Joe Buck, and it'll be weird to hear Joe Buck and Troy Aikman doing Monday Night Football, because Monday Night Football hasn't had a good crew for like years. If you want to put in the chat who the best Monday Night Football announcer was in the last 30 years, like I don't know who they were.
Did Gruden used to do it? Monday?
Gruden was good when he did.
I think Gruden was Monday. Yeah. I like him.
Gruden did it was Tirico, Gruden, and somebody else.
I like Collinsworth.
They were good. They were okay for Monday. They were probably the best I can remember. But again, ESPN got crap games.
Yeah, I think that's the most recognizable voice to me is Collinsworth.
Collinsworth? Well, you know.
Just like how because he doesn't really call the plays. He's the in-between guy that's just like, he's talking about the individual player and what they did. And then the other guy was calling the play-by-play.
Yeah.
I did notice that yesterday. I was like, huh.
Well, so you have the play-by-play and you have the color, right? And it's usually and sometimes if you have a three-person crew, you're like, okay, who's the third person that's going to be in here? Like, I remember when Tony Kornheiser, I don't know if you remember Tony Kornheiser, but he did like ESPN. He does what's the show on ESPN with Mark Wilbon that he does around? It's not around the horn.
Around the horn?
No, it's I can't think of the name of it. But a lot of people will know in the chat. But like he was on for a while. I thought for 3 years he was bad. Dennis Miller did Monday Night Football for 3 years. That was bad. Pardon the interruption. Thank you, DDG. Yeah, that's what they did. Collinsworth doesn't suck. I like Collinsworth. I think the worst, and I'll be honest with you, the best team I like.
Romo. I like Romo.
I love Romo. Romo's so good.
Romo shows you how smart he was at football. And
predicting the play before it happens.
So that tells you right there, it wasn't all skill, like physical skill for him. It was mostly mental, I think, for Romo. That's what got him in the NFL, I think, was his head.
I know. He's so smart, man. Whack Jones says Dennis Miller was 10 times better than Collinsworth and Buck. And Whack Jones, that's why you're a Patriots fan. That's why we don't believe, we can't, anything you say is skeptic, okay? Is suspect. Now,
this is going to be, you want to hear a take that'll get me kicked off the show?
I mean, it's your funeral. Hey, real quick, before that, before you say it, the highest donation today wins this bad boy. Whoever donates the highest amount today wins this. A Javon Holland autographed 8x11. It is PSA or JSA certified. JSA, that's a big deal. And it's a beautiful 8x11. It'll look great in your room, in your house, in your man cave.
So I was always a fan of Al, right?
Al
Michelson.
Al Michaels. Okay. I love Al Michaels.
But not
He's doing Thursday Night Football now.
But I never liked Madden.
Oh, I don't think that's bad. I have to be honest with you. So Pat Summerall and John Madden for years. Whack Jones, I'm not a Pats fan, dummy. You call me, who you calling dummy? Huh?
Well,
dummy.
You do have a Pats player as your name and your image.
Whack Jones, who is your favorite team then, Whack Jones? Huh? Anyways, what I was saying was, before I was rudely interrupted.
Flips that fish and said blasphemous. Oh, there goes my graphic designer.
Madden was the worst. I could never watch a game he called.
It wasn't that he was like, it was just like.
He did this. So he had this pen. He's like, so here you see the blocker and the blocker will go up. And then the next thing you know, you see the quarterback in motion, or you see the wide receiver in motion coming across the quarterback. He goes up, he does a slant, and it's click right, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, touchdown, dynamite. And I'm like, did we really need that entire breakdown of that?
How did he have so much energy?
Every play.
How do you think he had so much energy, Steven?
I don't know, man. Good coffee.
You think his nostrils were burning?
Good coffee.
I don't know.
Good coffee. Chef Zhu, I'll play the Coach McDaniel press conference in a minute. David and Natasha says, check your Cash App. Okay, I will check my Cash App. Okay. Because there's things I want to talk about this morning, yo. You all. I don't see anything in here yet, but that doesn't mean it's not in here. Doesn't mean it's not in here. Did you send it to the VP Miami Sports Music or my personal one? You might still have my old one, David. Coach Media. All right. Do you want me to play? It sounds like everybody wants me to play Coach McDaniel's press conference. So let me pull it up. It's not what I wanted to get into this morning, but it is a big deal. So let me play it.
And I'm going to put in the chat my new Twitter handle so you guys can find me.
We'll play it. All right, so while we're waiting for that, yeah, man, I just want to remind you guys real quick while we are waiting for that. Okay, right here. Highest donation gets you this bad boy today. Right now, $20 is the highest donation that I have from Cap for Life. Let's raise some money for the channel. Get an awesome thing.
I wonder how much that orange Tua jersey goes for now. It's a one-time use, right?
Oh, David just sent 50. David is the winner at the moment.
David
just sent 50.
David? Like
David,
who comes on?
David. Shout out to David. David just sent 50 on Cash App. So right now, David is in the lead.
Thank you, David.
All right. Cat for Life, why are you chiming out Karen in the chat? Huh? Oh, is Karen from HR Whack Jones? What? I think you just gave yourself away. Level 2 noob, are you Whack Jones? Whack Jones level 2 noob?
That's a good question. Have they ever been in the chat at the same time?
I don't know, but now I'm curious because I always thought Karen from HR was level 2 noob. I think that's a big deal right now, bro. Like Karen from HR says no. I don't know.
Those are capital no's.
I know. Now I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical about this.
I'm going to have to call my guy, figure this out.
All right, here we go.
This afternoon.
No conference yesterday, right? He skipped it?
No conference yesterday.
Okay.
Hi, Mike. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon as well. There are a lot of, obviously, with as much talent as you have at tight end, receiver, running back, there are going to be a lot of players who want the ball, touches, playing time this year. When you and Chris were evaluating what players to re-sign or sign, how much did you talk, if any, about each one? Would this guy make waves if he doesn't get as many snaps as maybe he has in the past or feels like he deserves? Is that ever a consideration when you and Chris evaluate players? And specifically with tight end, you have a bunch of players who've had a lot of NFL snaps. Not all of them might get as many as they have in the past. Was that something you thought about with Gesicki, Smythe, et cetera, in signing them?
No, you adamantly discuss each and every player that you're re-signing, and I think competitors by nature compete, and they in general have a yearn to have the ball, but then I try not to have preconceived notions necessarily about how players are going to respond or whatever. That's what you do as a coach. You show how your each and every play affects other plays, how things can snowball, how some days you won't have any ops with regard to playing the ball down the field, and some days you will. So it's really not a matter of trying to avoid that. It's kind of setting the vision of what good football takes, what type of sacrifice it takes, and there's never been a team that hurts because of too much competition.
Preseason games, because I know typically coaches, they kind of level up and then sort of level down maybe a little at the end in terms of using starters. Like how much work do you want to get the guys during that, and at what point will you pull back maybe to avoid injury or that kind of thing?
I think it's a tough balance, and exact science that you try handle on a case by case basis and what the team needs. Understanding that every time you're playing football, there's always a risk in that. There's an inherent risk, but there's also preseason's a valuable time to hone your skills and having 11 people work together for the regular season. So realistically, I don't try to shortchange we have 3 practices before we head off to Tampa and practice against them. And I try not to get ahead of myself and say, okay, this person, first of all, is anointed the starter. Second of all, how much are they going to play? That's something that I think it's important to wait until you get there before you really decide exactly how long each individual player will play, because there'll be starters that end up playing in preseason one. There'll be starters that won't. I don't think that the preseason is very valuable, but you're also trying to figure out who is going to be on your team. We take that very serious.
To ask you about the news that came out recently about Steve Ross and the tampering and the court shifts of coach and Tom Brady. What do you say to the team? Obviously, I don't know how much it impacts people who are actually on the field on a daily basis, but when they see themselves as an organization be discussed in the news, and it involves
Mark Kelly's
possibly
question.
their head coach and it
He's
involves
leaving.
their quarterback, what do you say to them as a group?
Well, you said a key thing in that statement where you're not sure if it involves, the people on the field. So that right there, the most important thing as a head coach is that is your entire focus. So you can say a lot by saying a lot or not saying anything at all. We have an incredible challenge in front of us as the 2022 Dolphins. I think the players I think the players are owed complete and utter focus on that. So I think there's power in not giving legs to something that doesn't really affect those 2022 players that really deserve full and unabided attention. So I think that's something that you can. The biggest thing is that players have an objective that day. Players are owed a lot by coaches for what they sacrifice. So I wouldn't I wouldn't do them the disservice by spending any time on things that aren't 100% focused on what's important to them and their job at hand, which is making a football team and then being held accountable for their efforts moving forward on game days.
Coach Mike, is there any concern at this point regarding Byron Jones and his status for the start of the regular season?
No, there's concern with him continuing to progress. Right now, that isn't a concern for us, but that there's, it takes full commitment each and every day for that to hold true. So right now we're confident in how he's rehabbing. If there's a setback, then we'll be concerned. But until then, we feel pretty good about it.
Wes Welker the other day said something interesting about how he thought he sucked his first year as a coach, and he's come along. And since that time, you've talked a lot about developing players, and for a coach that's come along this ride with you a little bit with Wes, I was just curious about your process of cultivating coaching development.
No, that's an important aspect of the job. I think Wes was really he channeled his inner player in that one, and I think he's being a little hard on himself. But I think that speaks to what he's kind of invested in the whole process, how far he's come. But that's always ongoing. That's very important for me as a leader is to of the football team is to make sure that the players are getting resourced by people that are getting better at their craft, that always seek new and different ways to communicate with people, and handle those relationships in best way possible. So that I think it's just attention. I think it's positive reinforcement on things that are working. I think it's solution finding and just really investment into the assistant coaches by myself to improve on things that really don't work.
Mike, what was the thinking in just releasing Adam Butler with the failed physical as opposed to PUP or keeping him around?
We're going to talk about this
Because he
after,
wasn't
by the
even
way,
full
this
piece
Adam
last
Butler
year,
and cap
the fact
situation.
you have confidence in other defensive tackles on the roster, John Jenkins, the young guys, factoring that.
No, absolutely. He's a useful piece. There's a, it takes a village in the NFL organization, and I don't fancy myself as a CBA expert. Luckily, I have CBA experts down the hall as a resource. So certain things within the injury really kind of force the hand that direction. And yes, we are very, very confident in a lot of the young players that we're developing, and very confident in that room in general.
From your former experience, do you have a favorite part and or a least favorite part of like the art of the joint practice, and how that works?
Yeah. My favorite part is the competition. You've been going against each other for, I think it would be like 120 some odd days since we started in OTAs and then or in the off-season program. So that break up is much needed. So it's very, very useful in that regard, where you get to go against an opponent, somebody else for the first time. And it's super valuable. And you get exposures to different schemes on both sides of the ball, which is very valuable moving forward to the regular season. Least favorite part, I guess it's honestly, I absolutely love the opportunity for the players in the preseason game. From a coach's perspective, it's kind of annoying because you've kind of used your bullets in practice, so it is a little challenge to not adjust from practice, which kind of gets you out of the whole process of what you want to show and what you don't want to show. So that whole gymnastics, the fact that we have to play a game, is a very necessary evil that is important to me for the players' opportunity. But from a working day-to-day deal, it's kind of annoying from the coach's perspective.
The NFL confirmed that this team was at some point interested in another quarterback in Tom Brady. Do you feel like that motivated Tua at all, since he's still on the roster at that point? Is he the kind of quarterback or person at this point that needs reassurance?
Don't like this question. Bad question.
No,
I like it.
I don't.
If you're a starting quarterback in the National Football League,
I waste my question for 500, Alex?
There's competition always. Then that's not the way to look at it. You look at it like you're going that you're going to go attack this job, and it's your job to show everyone exactly who's the best person for it. Whether or not Tua himself feels X, Y, or Z, the only thing I know is what he speaks to me about, and that's how confident he is in the way he's playing and his skill set. And I know his teammates are very confident in what he's developing. So that's a cool part. That's a cool process to be involved in. And I think, I haven't seen anything from Tua that would lend me to believe that he's affected in the slightest by all the stuff that goes on that he can't control.
How smart is Javon Holland for such a young player?
I notice you always come around to him and you spend a little bit of time with him at least.
Oh yeah, it has been really, really cool watching Tua and him compete, and that's an odd thing to say, but like in regards to a safety versus a quarterback, but you know, he plays all over the place. He communicates the defense from the call from the sidelines, and he's a student. And I think Tua respects that, and they've kind of got a nice competitive bond going. And it speaks to how football smart he is, how to, you know, the things that he does on the football field are super exciting for the Miami Dolphins moving forward. And he is athletic and has a lot of skills, but none of that even matters if he doesn't have a brain for football and a commitment to football like he does.
Obviously, games changed a lot publicly from 20 years ago with players using social media to kind of express their thoughts and that kind of thing. I was just curious from your perspective how you sort of believe in sort of players expressing themselves publicly if they're unhappy with something or something along those lines, or is that something that
Now, this is
you
a
as
good question.
want to monitor?
No, I think it's a very important thing for players to understand, and that's that it's pretty black and white. Your arguments and your feelings, and you express them the best on the football field. And one thing that I've talked to the team about is I see better than I hear. So all of those things can be expressed, and it's your job as a coach to kind of show how to handle any sort of adverse emotions through and project it into your play, and how you can show your teammates that you know exactly what you're doing, show your teammates they can count on you, and show your teammates that they're better off with them than against them.
Coach, are you concerned about the quarterback?
A lot going on here.
Quarterback center exchange. You've had several high snaps. Are you concerned with that?
I would be concerned if he didn't work at it. That is even with guys that have
write that down, Roach. I would be concerned if he didn't work at it
for an extended period of time. Shoot, you know, Alex Mack last year. That is something that when you're asking players to do various things post snap out of the shotgun, you have to kind of learn how to negotiate the accuracy of those. I would be concerned if he wasn't working at it. I'm very, very confident in how far he's come. He's earned that because of his ownership of the position that he's trying to go and take. And I think the rest of the team is pretty confident that's not necessarily an issue. There's a lot of snaps that are on target as well.
What's your history on that adjustment? Because a lot of times when the guy's going from center to guard, it's not as hard. But when he's going from guard to center to handle the ball, what's been your history when you've made a player make that adjustment?
You know, what's cool is we have a plethora of offensive line coaches, as you guys know. But I have firsthand experience with Mike Person as a player doing the same thing. Those are things that definitely come to aren't lost that you're thinking about, and so it's been cool. A little known fact: Frank Smith was a center for Ben Roethlisberger in college. We have a good amount of center experience within our coaching staff, and
that's interesting.
That is something I think that players can really lean on, and it's very helpful. But that's why I haven't really been that concerned about it, because I do have history with moving guards to centers and understand the little bumps in the road along the process.
Thanks. And one last quick center thing on the way out. Any sense yet how long Dieter will be out? And where do you and Chris Greer stand as far as whether you think you need to bring in a veteran centers as a backup, to supplement when you have Connor Williams and Hankey training their Cole Bonner?
See, is anybody catching on to this Barry guy? I mean, he's a classic 2-for-1er. Classic 2-for-1er. So let's go back. Let's do one at a time. Okay, since there are two questions clearly, right? Dieter. Yeah, no, he's feeling better. We're trying to be pragmatic and not be greedy. So expect him sooner than later. It's not sometime this week. We're taking it day by day intentionally, but also trying to battle him because he is competitive as all get out. So and then the second question.
Now cancel, in fact, because with Dieter coming back soon, you would seemingly, and you and Chris would know this far better.
3-for-1.
With Dieter coming back soon, you would seemingly have enough. With Connor Williams, Dieter, Cole Bonwart, Hankey, according to Matt Applebaum, is getting snaps there. So I'm willing to cancel the second part of the question if you have to get.
Who's asking this question?
I don't know. Barry Jackson is messed it up.
Yeah, I mean we got bullets everywhere. So we're adversity is an opportunity. There's been some great snaps for a couple other players because of his injury, and really challenge guys to take advantage of opportunities and utilize those practices to their benefit. So and there's never too much versatility interior offensive lineman can have. So that's why we're pretty comfortable being pragmatic.
I love him. I'm sorry. He's great. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clock Blockers right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. A lot of things we want to break down from that press conference there. Roasters, a few things.
That's our coach, bro.
I know, bro.
I love that man.
I do. I like him a lot. I think I love his personality. There's not too much I don't like about the guy. I'm sorry. I know that, some people want to say, oh, he's long-winded or he's, I don't know what they want to say. All I know is when I listen to him, I like what I hear and I love his personality. And
at the end of the day, does it matter if we're winning? If he's getting the W's,
no,
it works.
Heck no, you're right about that, my man. Yeah. All right, let's talk a little bit about what was said there. So, first thing that was said, there's a lot of things to break down there, right? Let's talk about Javon Holland. Did I clearly hear him right and say that Javon Holland is now calling plays on the defense over Jerome Baker?
That him and Tua have a competitive relationship, and that he's seeing on the sidelines or hearing and then relaying back what the play needs to be to the rest of the players. So that sounds like he's calling plays to me.
That's a very interesting.
But it makes sense. Like he sees the whole field.
How many safeties are calling plays though? I always feel like that's a middle linebacker who usually does that. I'm not mad at it. Let me just throw that out there. I think that just shows how great Javon. 1, 2, 3, 4 reps. Javon Holland is cut from a different cloth. The guy is. I've said, haven't I not said? If you watch this show, the #1 Miami fan morning show, I think that Javon Holland is about to be Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL. 5 interceptions plus, 5 defensive sacks plus. Only 2 times that's happened in the last 12 years. This will be the 13th. He could be the 3rd guy in 13 years to have 5+ interceptions and 5+ sacks in the same year. That's a big deal. And if he's out here calling plays,
he's got to be captain, right? If he's calling plays,
no doubt, Javon Holland has a C on his chest this year, no doubt. And again, guys, I want you all to know, highest donation wins this today. Right now, David, with his $50 donation in Cash App, has the highest donation. Well, we're raising some money to help the channel grow. The winner will win this. It's JSA certified. Okay, it's JSA certified. So yeah, let's go.
Oh, did you also see during the game they had a commercial?
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead show is back.
I know, I saw that.
That's why I'm wearing the shirt today.
All right, let's break down a couple of other things. So they talked about the I get really upset anytime anybody asks like a question about the Tua and you know his mental, like that question has been asked over and over again. Like the answer is not going to change from one day to the next.
Because they asked because of all this stuff that came out, and they didn't have a press conference yesterday, and Tua's having to answer questions about Tom Brady in his conference, right? So now, so they have to ask the coach that question because you know why? You know why? Because we're talking about it every day. And they see us fans arguing about it every day. So the media is like, oh, if we ask this, they're going to eat it up. They're going to read our.
We talk about it every day is because the fans run the show. That's why it's.
And that's why they talk about it, Steven.
For the fans.
It's the same thing for them.
Podcast work. Yes, I get it. I understand it. I just don't like it. All right, moving on because I don't even want to talk about it. Let's go to the next thing. They talked about Adam Butler getting cut. Now, I was a huge Adam Butler fan. Like, I thought he played a pivotal role on defensive stops for the run. And then he gets cut, you know, injury concerns. But then last night, and I got to give a big shout out to Neil Driscoll for doing this. And then and it's something that they kind of alluded on in the press conference, right? The release of Adam Butler will save the Dolphins $4.2 million in cap space, which puts the Miami Dolphins at $20.5 million under the cap this year. Okay. There's a second half to this question, or second part to this tweet. Would love to see a Gloucester offensive line, J.C. Treader, Darrell Williams, Eric Flowers, Terrell Cosby, Matt Paredes, Billy Price, or Nate Solder. I think, you know, they talked to kind of go into the side, another question where they were talking about Connor Williams, right? Let's go to Connor Williams and we'll come back to this Adam Butler thing.
Okay.
He made, what did he say? What was his exact wording on that, Roach?
I'd be concerned if he didn't work on it.
That tells me that it's not work. Like I'm reading into that. I get it. But that tells me that things are not going that well right now with him at center. Is that not what you take from that comment?
No.
Explain to me what you took from that comment.
I took that he had some high snaps, right?
Yeah.
And that they're saying he's working on it. And then he went into example of previous people he coached that had the same problem. They worked on it and fixed it. So, and he's also moving positions, isn't he?
He is. I understand.
So,
that I understand.
I'm not worried about it at all. I expected it.
I also understand it's what the third day of full practice today, full padded practice. I get that. Now, I understand that.
Hopefully, him and Tua were linking up before practice, doing some of these snaps.
Some of these snaps, yes. The other thing that kind of, you know, made me scratch my head a little bit too, along with that, and I want to go back into the details of the $20.5 million that we have here, is, you know, he said that there's all these offensive line coaches that he has on his coaching staff. We talk all the time that sometimes too many chefs in one kitchen can be a detriment to the kitchen, right? I believe that there's a coach on the field with Teron Armstead. I believe that there's, you know, it sounds like you got Matt Applebaum and you got all these other players or coaches who, like, does that, I don't know if it bothers me, but it does raise a red flag to a certain extent from the standpoint of who is he listening to? And if one coach is telling him one thing and another coach is telling him another thing, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here. Is that something that you thought of when he said that or no?
No, because honestly, I think that he breeds such a positive atmosphere that as a head coach.
Who McDaniel, right?
Yeah. And that he's going to empower these guys and they're going to have clear defined roles because he's a smart guy, you know? And I think any sign of confrontation between coaches stepping on each other is going to be handled immediately because he don't want that atmosphere.
Based on how you've seen McDaniel handle himself so far.
Yes.
Okay. That's a fair statement to make. And I guess we'll see as we go along. But I have to tell you, I do scratch my head a little bit that I'm just nervous. I said this yesterday. I'm nervous about the O-line.
Now, 3 offensive coordinators, that was weird.
Yes.
That was.
And that's what I don't want to happen again, right? I don't think that will. But
even Gesicki thought it was weird. Did you hear him? He's like, that was weird.
yes, I did hear him say that. I did. I thought it was very, and so that's why I'm like, I'm not saying I'm questioning it. I'm just saying it raises. I want to scratch my head and just be like, can we talk a little bit more about this? Can you clearly define what this means? Can you get more into detail? And I don't think we'll know until the preseason starts, probably, or as we get into the season. But what I don't want to happen is we have $20.5 million in cap room, which, by the way, I want to state, y'all need to realize we need to give, where you got the round of applause sound effect. Give a round of applause to Chris Geary. That he had by bringing in all of this talent, and on August 5th still has $20 million in cap room. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, are we going to use it is the question, right? And is that something?
It's hard, man. I used to hate on Greer so bad, like 2 years ago. So I see him now, and I'm like, man, I don't want to jump on the train yet. But I have to admit, he's doing better.
The O-line. That's how I feel about the O-line, Roach. I don't want to,
I want to believe.
Correct. Correct.
I want to.
And so, what should we call it? Scotty said, and we can easily get 10 million more. So I go back. Shout out to Neil Driscoll for putting out these tweets, because they're amazing tweets. You want a good
how much would we clear if we traded Gesicki like we've been predicting?
Well, so here's the thing. Dolphins could free up even more salary cap with a few likely cuts. 2.5 with Miles, 2.5 with Seathan. So now we go from 20 to 25, and then 20, or excuse me, 26, and then 27, 28 with Greg Little, and 29 with Clayton. Clayton's making the team, y'all. I'm just throwing that out there. But still, I mean, we could have potentially close to $30 million. So Mike, and I like the question at the end from Barry, even though it was 2. Why wouldn't the Dolphins go after somebody now and just get it? Just you have the cap room. Use it.
I think the one we're missing is, why not drop Teddy and just put Skylar number 2?
They're not going to do that, bro.
That would clear some space. And because I honestly, is Teddy doing it in practice? Is he hurt? I don't know. I hear all this good stuff about Skylar. And I'm not saying Skylar should be number 1 QB. I'm just saying, if we could save some money, he could be a number 2. Why not?
I mean, I understand that. TD, I sent you a thing on IG, TD. Yeah, it's interesting from that standpoint. Look, I understand that people want to say, well, I don't know. I feel like is that guaranteed money that Teddy got?
I don't have no idea about his contract. I'm just assuming.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I don't think that Teddy is going to lose his backup job. That's just not going to happen.
No, I don't think he would lose it either.
And I think there's a lot of hype on Skylar from the fans. I haven't heard too many people.
Well, TD's been watching, so maybe he has some insight.
I'm sure TD's going to come up here and say something here momentarily about it. But what I will say to you is, let's wait till we see what we see in preseason. And even then, I'm watching the 4-stringers last night. I'm watching the 4th quarter of the game last night, and I'm always like, oh man, that offensive line looks really good from Vegas. I'm like, honey, these players aren't even going to be in the NFL in 3 weeks.
There was a scary helmet to helmet yesterday too.
There was a couple of scary helmet to helmet hits, and there was a couple of really bad play calls too, fouls called too. But word of mouth says it's 6.5 guaranteed. Now he's staying this year or traded. No, I don't see anybody.
Who's that? Is he talking about Teddy?
He's talking about Teddy. He's talking about Teddy. So,
and what's Gesicki this year?
Gesicki is, I think his number's 11 million. I think is what he's getting on the franchise tag.
So if he was involved in that trade, that would put another 11 on top. That's 30 something.
I have to tell you, 2 weeks ago, I was all for that. That's not here. Let me bring on TD real quick. Good morning, brother. What's up? You're at
hey.
You're at training game.
Yeah, we had training camp. Can you hear me?
I
Yeah,
can't.
good thing you got that mask on. I'm sick, TD.
Nah, it's just a lot of people keep coming up to me, dapping me up, and
You don't know where they've been, what they've been doing, if they were at Tootsie's or I got you.
That's what happened to me. My wife's been at that hospital every day with her stepmom, and
yeah, man,
got me sick.
So what's up, man? Hey, so real quick, TD, we're having this conversation. Before we get into the quarterback, because we could talk all day about quarterback, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question about the offensive line and what you've seen from the O-line from training camp. What's your thoughts on the O-line?
Trash.
Trash.
Okay, my bad. Super trash.
Are the snaps really that high?
Are the snaps
Yeah,
that
it's
bad?
it's a lot of high snaps, but when we say high, they are high, but they ain't going over their head. But they literally doing a Michael Jordan to go get them.
Now let me ask you. So we release Adam Butler because of an injury. It puts us at.
We got that $4 million.
We got $20 million. Who do you hold accountable if by this time next week, or I don't want to say next week, after the first preseason game, we haven't gone out and signed a free agent to bolster up that offensive line?
Well, Chris Greer and the position coaching staffs. The reason why you hold Chris Greer accountable, because he's basically still saving his money so he can be able to manage next year. Our cap is negative almost $30 million next year. So I know that he's trying to carry something over. You know me, I don't care, man. Do what you got to do, and then do a whole bunch of restructures later. But that's so. But also, if we need help and we don't get it after the Bucs practices, then you got to look at the position coaches because I mean everybody talked about his coaching staff. Then where's the progress in the players outside of Teron Armstead and Connor and Hunt? Where's the development for those other players? Is it the same as before?
Let me interrupt you and say, so you just missed the press conference, and McDaniel was basically saying in the press conference that there's a lot of talent in the coaching staff that has experience at offensive line, people that have been starting centers in the NFL. One of them for Ben Roethlisberger in the beginning of Roethlisberger's career.
In college. It was in college.
In college, I'm sorry. So, my question.
Get the job done.
You would think, right? Or the talent's not there, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to nothing Mike McDaniel says. His job is to do exactly what he just did and say what he said. At the end of the day, man, get the job done. If they don't get the job done, then does his statement matter?
I mean, but we're not going to know that. I don't think we'll know that in the after the first preseason game, which is what scares me.
Yeah, I get that, but if you know that you ain't seeing improvement in this D line getting through this O line every day in practice, what's up?
Well, here's what I wish you were. Are you going to the Tampa Bay inter squad practices?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, so that's what I feel like. We'll get a lot of answers there. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, we definitely will get a lot of answers. Their front just as good as ours. Their defense.
They better not be talking to Brady while they're there. I don't want to. Nobody needs to go up to Brady at all. Stay away from that man.
Well, Stephen Ross isn't allowed, so.
Listen, number 2 is on this coaching staff. If you can't get 2 of those guys to perform at a starter level, it's that simple. Because we did a good job hammering Flores and his staff about it, right?
Yep, we did.
This one doesn't get a pass just because you got Connor Williams and Armstead. Yeah, they're going to hold it down, but if those other guys suck, what did we improve? All we did is bop the talent. Now we need to see coaches that can actually have Austin Jackson, Eichenberg, Solomon Kinley. 2 of those 3 guys got to become have to become starters. And if they don't, then this coaching staff ain't no different than the other one.
We just signed a punter.
Yeah, I saw that.
Maybe it was never the coaching staff and it was just the talent.
Well, so I have said for years, the one thing I don't want, and I've said this recently a lot, I don't want to piecemeal an offensive line together because we didn't evaluate the talent correctly. And that's what bothers me about the predicament that we're in right now. And if you have 20 to 27 million potentially available in cap room, because we'll make some cuts before the end of this training camp, which will give us a few more million, you better go. You better go out and sign somebody, one, maybe even two people that could help bolster this offense. Like, you have to understand, we're never going to get a real opportunity to see what this team can be if our quarterback's not protected. And I'm not just throwing out Tua's name, whoever, whatever. If the quarterback's not protected, he's not going to be able to
Tua
throw.
not protected. If he's not protected, he can't be his best version. We understand that. But again, we need to be fair here and and that's what Chris Greer is doing. He's putting the onus on these coaches. Put yourself in Chris Greer's shoes. I brought you one of the best left tackles in the league. I brought you one of the best guards in the league. You're working him out at center. You already have Robert Hunt at right guard balling. Listen, all of these four guys or more that we have, you have to, with this coaching staff, be able to turn two of them into starters. And if you can't do that, then it's a fail. It's no different than the last regime. Or you have to be honest and realize maybe it's just the personnel and it was never coaching. So we don't know yet, but we're going to find out. Because if Mike McDaniel and his staff can't get Austin Jackson, Eichenberg, Dieter, or Solomon Kinley, two of those four guys to be starters, then it is what it is. It's the talent, and it was never the coaching. Now, if they can turn those guys into good starters, then you can say they did better than the last regime, and that's what it was.
Roster moves real quick. The Miami Dolphins have signed punter Sterling Hoffrichter. I hope I said his name correctly.
Hoffrichter, yeah.
And have waived punter Tommy Heatherly. Very interesting. So pay attention to that today, TD, about that. All right, let's get into the quarterbacks a little bit. So I've been watching social media. I haven't had a chance to talk to you one-on-one. I'm just going off what the people are saying about you, TD. You tell me if they're wrong or what I've been reading is wrong, but you have not been happy with what you've been seeing from the quarterback play since you've been at training camp. Is that an accurate statement or not accurate?
That's not an accurate statement. I don't know what people are talking about. I've only reported one day that I haven't been impressed with, and that was Wednesday. I raved about what I saw from Tua on Tuesday. It was a thing of beauty. I really love what I saw. I got encouraged. The next day on Wednesday, I was a little discouraged because it kind of reminded me of the last year version, but it was a lot going on as well. So I never wrote that day as a definitive. And that's why today is all the more important for him to just have a bounce back day after a nice day off. But I don't know why I didn't even know people were saying that.
I'm just going off. You know how Twitter is, TD. I'm just literally going off what Twitter was saying. And
I'm not sure. I've actually been very positive.
If Twitter said it, it must be true, TD. Okay.
Well, you're right about that.
So TD,
but it's
is there a player that's unexpected that's been just lighting it up on the field at practice?
Eric Ezukama, he's the MVP of training camp.
What? Who's been talking about that man for 3 weeks?
Well,
I better learn how to say that name.
Well, he's not the MVP of training camp. Waddle is, but
I don't care. I told you Ezukama's gonna come in here and be wide receiver 3. Y'all ain't want to believe me.
Hey, Steven, that's a take that you can take to the bank, in my opinion. He's our wide receiver 3. I don't care what nobody say about Cedric. I don't care what you say about Cedric Wilson. Ezukama is WR3. And listen, Waddle has been the best player in camp.
Give myself a round of applause. Give myself a round of applause.
Waddle has literally been the best player in camp, better than everybody.
Better than Tyreek?
Yes, trust me when I tell you he's been better than
Who looks faster?
Tyreek, but Waddle looks faster in the short and intermediate.
Okay.
Long stride, I'm always going with Tyreek. But let me say this. I don't know what was wrong with Waddle on Wednesday, but he had his horrible day. But he's still been the best player at camp. Even with that horrible. He dropped 3 passes wide open on Wednesday.
TD, Got cut off. TD, you there? TD, hello, TD. All right,
Probably got a phone call.
Real quick. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clap Blockers right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I have TD Finstock out here at training camp live. We're hanging out with them. TD, #1, thank you for coming on, man.
My bad. If I cut out, it's because somebody's calling my phone and it takes like 30 seconds to come back.
It's all good. I was thanking you for coming, thanking you so much for coming on this morning. I don't want you to go anywhere. Stay on as long as you'd like. But I do want to thank you for coming on live, brother.
Yeah, I'll stay on for 3 days straight.
3 days straight. I like it. Okay. All right. Let me ask you another. Let's get back into the quarterback battle. What have you seen? Go ahead.
Now, let me say this too about this whole what people saying on Twitter and stuff. I want you to go to every single beat writer's timeline on every day of practice.
Yep.
Most of the time, not a single one of them tweets more than 7 plays about Tua. And all 7 of them tend to be highlights, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of. I will say there's not a lot of critiquing.
But when I'm doing my live play-by-play like I've done the last few days, you're gonna hear Tua back to pass at least 60 to 100 times. Where are the other 50 plus plays that they're not tweeting? So
I remember you did that last year too.
You tweeted
not like this.
No, last year you were on Twitter. You were like tweeting them all out every play.
Your tweets last year.
Now I'm live. Now I just do an audio live play-by-play.
Yeah.
So where are all those other 50 to 60 plays that's not being reported? So when I'm sitting here telling y'all everything that goes on, they want to get mad at me and call me a hater.
All right.
And what did Daniel say on your stream yesterday morning, Steven? He said sometimes he's sitting there and looking at his own colleagues like, I didn't see that. What are you talking about? He looks at their Twitter and like, what?
Hey, guys, TD watches my show. TD
watches. Hey, TD, what's the temperature going to be there today?
I don't know. It rained this morning, but now you'll never know it rained, and it's beautiful, sunny.
That's Florida for you.
Perfect day.
Don't rub it in, TD. That's what I'm saying. Do not rub it in. Okay.
Hey, I'm in Jacksonville. I look outside the window to see what it's like. I don't go out there. It's too hot.
All right, TD, let's get back into the swing of things with talking about personnel and staff. All right, there are people want to know who's QB2 right now. What have you seen from Teddy? What have you seen from Skylar?
Teddy's obviously QB2 based off of the reps that are being provided. If it was me, I would let Skylar be QB2. The problem is you already gave Teddy that guaranteed money.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you already paid him, so it ain't nothing you're gonna do about that. So Teddy is, unless you trade him, Teddy is QB2.
That's exactly how I feel about it. That's what I've been, people. What about so hold on, before I go into finishing that statement, what has Skylar looked like?
Man, Skylar's looked like a impressive rookie.
Really?
So you gotta put that in the context. I had to add the word rookie because you still get he makes mistakes sometimes in his reads. Like he'll hesitate and then he'll hold the ball. But outside of that, man, the kid, he has the most talented arm in camp. Man, people can argue all they want. The kid has the most talented arm in camp. It's not, bro, and I'll be willing to go out and say it may not even be close.
All right, real quick.
And that's if you understand what it means with arm talent.
Let me. I got Cameron 954 who's out there. Cameron, you have so much more background noise than TD does.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Cameron? Stand up and look at TD.
Where's he at?
I'm in the 50-yard line. At the top.
Hey, what's up, my brother? Hey,
go sit with him.
I'm gonna work my way over there to TD. Come on.
Huh?
He's coming to you.
He's coming
if I can get over there.
We're bringing people together here. We're live on the #1 Miami fan morning show.
I gotta let my security know to let him through.
You gotta let security know.
All right.
Oh my God!
Right past you.
No, that's my homie, man.
Oh,
he up here every day with me.
That's why he's so serious. Look, I love it. This is great.
I like that shirt.
Tail greeters, baby.
I like that shirt.
What's up, man? I'm great. These my older boys. Nice to meet you, Addison. Mr.
I love
Cameron.
it. This is good stuff right here. Guys, hit the like button.
Good, man. Yeah, man.
Making connections.
I got to see who getting this orange jersey. I hope it's as a comma.
Yeah. All right, let me take
Easy.
Hey, Cameron, take yourself off mute so I just want to get your Cameron, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so my question to you, Cameron, is TD says, you've watched a little bit of practice. My question to you is, what have you seen so far or heard from this week from training camp so far? What has impressed you?
Actually, I got to give you props, man. That rookie 4th-round pick from Texas Tech showing out the wide receiver.
Y'all can just keep flowering me because I've been calling it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You better get a clip of this.
I know. I love it. I love it.
Steve
I hate it.
wrong every day, and he finally gets something right.
I got one right, and I'm going with it. I was wrong about Kirk Merritt, but I'm right about Ezukama. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, I just hope you don't jinx him.
I know, right? Because everybody's going to come back to me. Okay. All right. So we're talking about quarterback battles. So we'll go back to TD for a second. TD, you're saying that Skyler has looked really good for a rookie. He doesn't necessarily look like a 7th-round draft pick. He looks good.
No, he was projected to be drafted earlier anyway. It's just that he failed due to medical issues. So it was kind of like a steal where we got him in the first place. But yeah, man, this kid has played a lot of college football as well. He did a lot of years in college, not your typical 3 or 4. And so he's also played almost every system you can play. I just think his talent, his arm, if they can teach him how to develop the processing, if they can teach him that, he could be. I'm telling you, the kid, in my opinion, could be a low-end starter in the league. For a low-end starter.
Now, do you remember Reed Sinnett last year? Do you think he's better, or he's getting on to par with Reed Sinnett, or?
Man, who?
They don't take out his third preseason game last year.
I only said who because this kid has an arm. This kid is different. But again, he just has to be better with his decision making and processing. So you can see those moments, but when he throws that ball, 8 times out of 10, it's a thing of beauty.
Steven, do you realize we have football to watch every single week? Not just till February, because then the XFL kicks off. That takes us all the way through the spring.
I know.
It's an amazing time to be alive.
It is an amazing time to be alive if you're a football fan. All right, so at the press conference today, TD, and I want to get you, and Cameron, you can jump in at any time, Cameron.
Wow, Tua has the orange jersey again.
Tua's got the orange jersey again? Don't do that.
Man, he's running out on the field now.
You sure it's not red?
TD, they're pumping that man up 100%. Everything they can do to give that guy.
Well, yeah, he had to answer questions on Tom Brady yesterday. They were like, "Hey, bro, take the orange jersey, man. We love you."
Hold on.
Man, we just playing, man. Ain't no Tua in the orange.
I was like, TD.
Hey, TD. Steven got mad that they asked about Tua today.
I was. I did get mad at that stupid press conference question. Anyway, all right, let me go. All right, so they made a statement today, or they came out and said that Javon Holland has been calling plays, not Jerome Baker on defense. I'd like to get your thoughts on that, TD, and then Cameron.
Well, he's the leader now on defense. If you look at the warm-ups, even the exercises, he's telling them what to do. They're letting this kid go out and be the star now. He is that guy. He is the leader in his defense. He's come a long way. He knows everything there is to know. That's your new Rashard Jones, and if not better, long term. Okay, he's our guy. Just know that. As you can see, the team is coming out. He's our new guy. Right? The orange jersey belongs to 43. So is that the fullback? Who is 43? Who is 43?
Number 43.
That's not Van Ginkel, is it? That's not Van Ginkel, is it?
Maybe he got a lot of hair.
Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. We got TD Fins Talk. We got Cameron 954 live from.
It's Van Ginkel.
It's Van Ginkel.
I'm shocked as a comment ain't it. But I gotta go, guys.
All right, TD, love you, brother.
Oh, they're gonna scrimmage because we got the reps out here today for the first time.
Oh.
This should be good.
This will be real good. TD, thank
All right,
you for
y'all.
coming on. I love you, man.
Hey, Steven, pull up that share screen real quick. You're going to like this picture.
What is that?
That's the shot of McDaniel running off the stage.
I like it. That'll be a meme tomorrow. Cameron, are you still up here, Cameron? Cameron 954. I don't know what happened, but we'll bring him back. All right. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clap Blockers right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I think that, yeah, we I don't want to get in trouble with anything or anybody. I don't want them to kick me off or say, what are you doing? But hopefully you guys will stay here. You guys can go back and listen to it. All
and
right,
I'll be listening, guys.
I got it. Cameron,
Yep.
What's up, Cameron? Take yourself off mute, Cameron.
Okay, I'm here.
What's going on, man? What do you turn your camera sideways if you can? There we go.
Yeah, I forgot my earbuds today, so I gotta post this phone up next to my head.
It's all good, man.
What song is that?
Give us a play-by-play of what you see so far, Cameron.
Let's get down to business. Oh, who's this DJ that plays this song?
We didn't ask.
My daughter don't know either.
I care about the
Calvin
song.
Harris.
All right, so 43's got the orange jersey today. The referees are out there. TD just told us the referees are out there, right?
Yep, that's correct.
What are you excited to see there? It looks like people are hyped.
People are hyped. It's about 3/4 full out here. There's a lot of people still coming in the parking lot. I'm really excited to see a little bit of scrimmage here. I actually want to see something out of the running backs. We really haven't heard too much out of them. And it's all been about, the passing plays to Cheetah and the wide receivers and such. I want to see Gesicki get some touches. I want to see the running backs, display some quickness out of the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just want to see a cohesive unit both on offense and defense, man. Look, I want to see what this coach is putting in play-wise and see the attitude of the team and how they're going to fly around today. That's what I really want to see.
Yeah, man. All right. Oh, look, the TD just tried to come. TD was in the back room there for a second. All right. Hey, I do want to let you guys know why we're waiting here. TD's right there. While we're waiting, just want to let you guys know the highest donation today is $50 to the channel that we've had so far. The highest.
Yeah, I disputed that $99 claim since you did me so wrong yesterday.
Right here is another Javon Holland autograph 8x11. JSA certified, courtesy of ZSM Sports. The highest donation on the channel today. I will mail this out to them. Okay? So let's raise money for the channel, help the channel grow. And I probably will get flagged for this, the music and stuff.
For the music.
So just donate to the channel, help the channel grow. Go ahead, Cameron.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Speaking of Javon Holland, to piggyback on what TD was saying here, go to CBSSports.com. And they picked one player out of every team if you're going to build the NFL's best team.
Yeah.
And Javon Holland was the backfield all nice player that they picked.
Really?
Ahead of Derwin James, ahead of Minkah Fitzpatrick.
I'm telling you, I think he's going to be the defensive player of the year. Y'all heard it here first. I've been saying it for a month and a half.
Keep the receipts.
Keep the receipts. Please keep those receipts. I'm going to be 2 for 2 this year between Ezukama and Javon Holland.
Look at you. They haven't even played a preseason game yet.
I don't care. Don't care. So, hey, did you watch the preseason game yesterday?
I did not. All I did was see was Abdullah with that nice touchdown run.
Well, let me ask you, what do you expect to see from the first game next week against Tampa?
just the same thing I want to see out of the scrimmage here. I want to see the passion. I want to see them flying around. I want to see a cohesiveness out of both sides of the ball. But drill that down a little bit. I want to see an offensive line that is protecting, that is hitting their spots, that they're making their blocks where they're supposed to be. I think that's really what I want to see the most is development of the offensive line. Because if the offensive line, isn't cohesive, and if they don't come out of this camp ready to roll, this team is going to be landmine because of that.
All right, I'm going to ask Roach some questions here. All right, Roach, we're sitting here, we're
I'm going to
watching.
jump off here, and when they start again, I'll jump back on.
All right, sounds good, brother. Love you, man. All right, stay there. Don't go anywhere. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami Fan Morning Show. We're going to have live hits the entire morning from training camp, so don't go anywhere. Sit right there. Keep your channels on. Keep it locked on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, and donate to the channel. Help the channel grow. Remind you, the highest donation is $50 so far, and help raise money for the channel. And the highest donation will get an autographed 8x11 Javon Holland JSA certified photo, which I think is awesome, courtesy of ZSM Sports, a sponsor of the show. So donate to the channel and help us grow, man. Hey, look, I am super excited about everything that's going on. I love the fact that we have people that are down there that are, showing us, what it looks like, but it looks like for some reason I was worried on Tuesday that I don't know how this is going to affect the team, the offseason news or everything that's going on, but it sounds like we're going to be fine. Like it never affected the players from what it sounds like, which is a good thing, right? Don't let it get into your locker room, stuff like that. What are your thoughts about that, Roach?
Move on is my thoughts. I'm ready to move on because we're all stuck in what we believe. And this is just another topic that's going to divide people because people aren't going to let up on what they believe, who was right, who was wrong. And so if we move on, the team moved on, we could concentrate on football.
100%. 100%. And it just makes me super excited. K Flexen, can you get on this morning, K Flex? I'd love to talk to you, K Flexen. We'd have TD on and Cameron and K Flexen. I'm just saying that would be a pretty big morning on Clock Blockers, home of the #1 Miami Fan Morning Show. It would be awesome. Yeah, we'd love to have you on for a minute, K Flex. Can you get up here for a few?
But as soon as TD goes live, I'll be listening and I'll yell out any big things that happen.
Well, it sounds like Cameron's going to get on too, so we're going to have.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
okay.
It sounds like we're going to have live hits the entire morning. I'll be working every day, he says. I know, K Flex, but we miss you, man. We're excited. The people want to hear from you, K Flex. They love you, man. You know how awesome you are, K Flexen? K Flexen is an OG, triple OG to the community, to the Dolph fan community. All right, so let me. You guys want to ask questions? Put your questions in the chat, and Roach and I will answer them. We're going to try to keep it clean this morning, and see what we can get from people, and maybe I'll bring on a few people here and there.
Is anybody else at camp?
Not that
in the chat.
I mean, Eric, are you in New England? Or are you in Miami?
I'm in New England.
Well, you in your New England. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eric Carrier from Dolphins, Southern New England, behind enemy lines. Let me ask you, what's the talk with Patriot fans and Dolphins, and how do they feel about the Dolphins?
So actually, I just had this conversation with a buddy of mine who just left training camp yesterday. I got tickets for my nephew to go to training camp tonight. So we'll see what he says. They're doing an 8 p.m. training camp inside their stadium tonight that I got my nephew tickets for. But the number one thing that they talked about was how good Devontae Parker looks, believe it or not.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Yes, I did. I meant every word of that. I meant every. That came from a good healthy place right there.
How fast their rookie wide receiver is that they got. But
I'm like, I'm gonna laugh the moment. Like, look, I hope I don't wish injury upon anybody, but I don't see why is it going to be different in New England than it was in Miami.
You think his hamstrings just got better because of the water in New England? It's always hamstrings, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 They got to be,
It's that cold weather, man. It makes his hamstrings more
They're
stiff.
delusional.
I guess. I don't know.
They think so, and here's the other thing. I think they think, because I've been watching some national media, they think that Wack Jones is going to take this huge step from year 1 to year 2.
Well, if he does, it's going to be crazy.
I have always, I feel like I've always seen that big jump in year 2 to year 3. I feel like quarterbacks make a bigger jump in year 2 to year 3. Because it wasn't the same a sophomore slump. Wack Jones is going to regress this year. That's my. Keep the receipt. Wack Jones will regress this year. Just saying.
So an article I saw the other day was how well Tyreek Waddle and Xavier Howard have been with working against each other. And basically iron sharpens iron, right?
Yeah.
And at the bottom of the article, it said it's a complete different feel last year because Xavier Howard would continuously take Devontae Parker's soul at practice. So now, this was an article from a beat writer from training camp. So now, you look at the wide receivers for New England, right? The days of Edelman, Gronk, Amendola, Randy Moss, and no more. Their wide receivers are not good. Their number one wide receiver is Nelson Aguilar, okay? Which, all right, halfway decent. Torched us in the Raiders game.
Yep.
The last time we faced them, right?
Yep.
The number 2 is Devontae Parker, okay, who's not even a number 4 on this team.
Not even.
And then it's, you look at maybe Kendrick Bourne, who is a slot guy, and then you get into rookies. So Jones can take a leap all he wants. He's still got nobody to throw the ball to. And then number one running back is Damian Harris. All their running backs have left, retired, got hurt.
What did you say, Roach?
I said he's getting me pumped because I'm like, damn, the Patriots suck.
So
that's what I'm getting.
And then, I get I'm a Dolphins fan.
Let's look at hold on. So now let's look at the defensive side of the ball. Okay, their number 1 defensive back, Jalen Mills. Right now, complete trash. Absolutely,
we'll get torched.
Devontae Parker absolutely abused him the last time they faced him when he was playing for Philadelphia. Okay, their number 1 cornerback. The days of J.C. Jackson are gone. Stephon Gilmore are gone. So they're gonna be leaning on a old ass safety in Devin McCourty and Jalen Mills.
Bro, sign me up.
Everybody in their secondary is gone.
If somebody pay my square jar, because I'm about to go ham. I'm about to tell y'all how it's really gonna be week 1. Because I'm telling you, we're gonna.
Their linebackers are old. Hightower, they're old.
Blowout.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
It will be. Y'all can keep the receipts. We're putting up 35. I don't know if I'm ready to say 40 points, but I want to say 40. I want to say that we're going to put up a 40 burger, but we are going to straight murder them week 1. I'm just telling you.
That doesn't even factor in the fact that they're dealing with what we dealt with last year. And who the fuck's who's calling the plays? Matt Patricia, who's been a defensive coordinator his whole life in New England. Until he went and absolutely sucked in Detroit.
Yep. With Matt Stafford, mind you.
They're arguing right now. So if you read articles because obviously I see a lot of
Armstead's in
Dolphins
full
articles,
pads.
but because
Just so
of
y'all know.
my friend circle, I see a lot of
Well, no,
Patriots
don't
articles.
because you're a Red Sox and Bruins and Celtics
No,
fan.
I don't. I am a Dolphins fan before I'm a fan of any other
that.
team.
I know that. I'm just saying you have articles about New England teams because you follow those other teams. That's why you see these
No, because I don't see articles on these other teams. I see unless friends of mine share them. Is what I'm saying. I see these articles because of the circle of friends that I have that share the articles, and they're all calling it a disaster right now because they don't know who's calling the plays. Belichick won't comment on it. They're hinting at Matt Patricia right now. That's like what's his name from the Giants getting an offensive coordinator job after being horrible. It just I am more concerned about the Jets this year than I am New England. How's that for a take?
Wow, that's a real statement right there. That's a real statement. Well, I mean, yeah, wow, that's very interesting. So,
and the best statement I saw about the Jets.
Here's a hot take, Eric. Are you ready to say that? Will the Patriots finish last in the AFC East this year?
No.
Won't be close.
No.
No.
Maybe a game, 2 games. I'll say maybe. The Jets are still gonna find a way to Jets, right?
Okay.
So Zach Wilson couldn't even make it through his rookie season without finding an injury. Their running back, their top running back, was injured last year. So questions are, they want to play this game with Tua, right? Oh, can he stay healthy? Well, their top running back got injured last year. Can he stay healthy? And then the best statement I saw, which wasn't even a true statement, was I guess Flacco has been borderline outperforming Zach Wilson in training camp so far.
Not Zach Wilson's mom.
And it said Flacco's acting real good knowing that his wife's 37 and Zach Wilson's the starter because of what happened with
Zach Wilson's mom. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, look. So here's the thing. Buffalo, obviously I respect Buffalo and what they've done. And until we beat Buffalo in a regular season game, I'm not ready to say that we're there yet. But what I will say is New England's not. And not only is New England not only even, I still think I would feel this way if we were playing them week 2 or week 3. But the fact that we're playing New England week 1, okay, week 1. And the fact that at the end of the day, there's no game film that you're really going to see. What are you going to get from preseason? A vanilla-based offense and maybe 1 or 2 great plays, right? That's what I think we're going to get from preseason from seeing with the starters. Belichick's not going to know what's going to hit him. He's going to have no freaking clue. And he already plays bad in Miami anyway. And Tua, by the way, Tua's already, isn't he 3-0 against the Patriots? About to be 4-0.
listen.
I don't care about no jinx and stuff. That's not going to happen. We're going to straight up murder them week 1. It's going to be chalk. It's going to be dead bodies everywhere. Go ahead. Sorry, Eric.
So yesterday there was
got a little carried away. Go ahead, Eric. What are you doing, Eric? Eric? Somebody's calling Eric.
Yep.
You got me?
Yep. Somebody called you?
All right. No, I just pulled into my driveway, so it switched to Wi-Fi. Okay. Yesterday in New England was scheduled to be a non-padded practice, but it was 99 degrees here with humidity through the roof. So Belichick put them all in full pads to prep for week 1.
That is because New England 99-degree weather is like Miami's 99-degree weather. Big difference. He can try to do that all he wants, but
I bet you it's hotter here than Miami right now.
But the heat of Miami and just like
the humidity,
bro. The moment you get on, Eric,
It's like a hot. No, listen to me. Listen to me. As someone who just came from Florida back home, it is hotter here than it was in Florida.
Okay. That's an accurate state. I
just spent 2 weeks down there. It's not like I was there for an hour. I was 2 weeks in Southern Hemisphere.
I don't understand how I'm in between Florida and you, and you're hot and Florida's hot, and I'm just eh.
It is 93 degrees with 100% humidity right
now. Is destroying at training camp? I would love to know if destroying's at training camp.
Listen, I just pulled into my house, though. I just jumped on to say what's up. Love you guys.
I love you, man.
Let's
Hey,
go back to
you owe
training.
like $3 or $4 to the swear jar, just so you know. You owe $3 or $4.
Take it out of the hundreds that I've said so far.
Okay.
Oh,
love you.
Love you too. Bye. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clock Blockers right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Batman says, no way, my man. I work outside. Ain't nobody gonna tell me it's hotter. I work outside.
I'm looking at the weather right now.
Yeah.
In New England, 88 degrees, 30% humidity. In Miami, 84 degrees, 77% humidity.
Eric don't know what he's talking about. I love Eric. He's my brother from another mother, but he don't know. He don't know. He don't.
So, that's a big difference.
Hey, Rashad, can you find that out? But I'm going to open up the link for you guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you guys come on. We could talk a little bit. Rashad, get up here because I do
Caller and Irving are at the practice too.
Color and Irving?
Yeah, Batman gave them the tickets.
Destroying should be at training. I would love to see Destroying get a chance to.
They should all get like a group picture of all the YouTube guys there together.
I know. That would be fun.
And get Tua in there. You think Tua would take a picture with the YouTube group?
No. No, at all.
It's time to let the healing begin. Okay.
Guys, real quick, just want to remind you guys before I start bringing people on. Highest donation is $50 so far today. Shout out to David. David is currently on track to win, unless somebody else beats his $50 donation. This Javon Holland autographed 8x11 photo. Okay. So donate to the channel, help the channel grow. All right. And if you don't want to be the highest donation, you just want to help the channel grow, you can do that too. I don't care if it's $1. Let's go. Donate. Let me bring on my man who's laying on the floor doing, I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
Oh, I just failed. Call 911.
Call 911.
It's not funny.
Help.
Call 911. Oh my God.
Did you like literally just fall?
I literally just fell.
Dude, and we missed it. We were.
I heard somebody say, "Are you all right?" Too.
I'm not okay. Let me get up. Oh,
don't fall. Keep your camera on. I need to see this.
I don't want to see it.
He turned on so nobody can see him fall. All right,
I'm back.
Rashad, first of all,
that's why you don't do those Devontae Parker workouts. You break stuff.
You did not let people know, bro. Are you running? Are you going to run and be the point person on this?
Fantasy football?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do it. I've
you
ran
have
like
to get in contact with everybody today.
I plan on it. I wrote the names down. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna grab everyone's emails.
Well, how about this?
Gotta find them on social media.
What is your email?
What's my email?
Yes.
meetrashad@yahoo.com.
Rashad, RASHAD @yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Mine's in the private chat.
Rashad @yahoo.com. MEET. If you want to be in a fantasy football league this year with Clock Blockers and Miami Sports Music, Rashad's going to be the point person to get everything together. It's going to be a $50 buy-in. Okay. And I don't know how many teams, if we have more than 12 people that want to get in this, maybe we have 2 leagues or 2 divisions, 10 teams each. If we get 20, a portion of the proceeds will go to the channel, help the channel grow, but you'll have to do the draft live on the network. That's one. because you'll do a live draft live in the evening time on the network, and you have to report for you don't have to do every week, but I want to get a majority of them every week for 10 or 15 minutes to talk about the matchups between each team each week. I think it'll be a fun little thing we can do throughout the season. It'll be good for content. So meet Rashad at yahoo.com. I put it in the chat. MEETRASHAD at yahoo.com. Email Rashad your handle like on YouTube here, any social media you have, and that you're interested in. You can do the $50 buy-in. The $50 buy-in will have to be up front. And we're looking for 10 to 12 tops, really 10. But if we get 20, we'll do I think we can do 2 divisions. We'll do two separate leagues, and then the winner of each league will play each other in like week 17 or something.
See, if it was a little bit more, everybody could get a T-shirt,
Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, add another 25 to that, you get a T-shirt.
Well, Rashad, you can set all that up. That's all.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just an idea.
Rashad, once you get everybody, you'll talk to me, and we'll set everything up and figure out how first place gets, second place gets, what goes to the channel, and I want to do the last place thing that the person who finishes last has to do something.
Here for that. We can do that.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right. So you guys, it's on you to hit it, Rashad. Rashad's not going to go find you, and you have 24 hours to hit him up. So this time tomorrow, Rashad, you need to let me know how many people have hit you up.
Got you. Luckily, I'm on vacation right now.
All right.
Hurting myself, clearly.
Kevin Lee says, hey, Steven and panel, going back to last season, no one ever won my contest, but I'm doing it again this year. Whoever predicts the exact score week 1 gets $300 carried over from last year. That's not on me. I'm not saying that. That is not a Stephen D or Miami Sports Music thing. That's a Kevin Lee thing. Y'all get with Kevin Lee about that. Okay. I got some other people in the background here that want to say hello. Lance McDonald. Hello, Lance.
What's happening, brothers?
What's going on, man? How are you this morning?
Pretty good. Hey, I heard something. I don't know. Kansas City's right tackle, their starter, it might be going to another team.
Well, hey, look, the Dolphins.
I think we should trade.
Look, we got a lot of cap room, so whatever we can do, and we have. Look, just make the team better. That's all I want to do. Just make
that's to his blind side, right?
Yep. I'm
good at getting rid of Gretzky and one other player.
Yep. All right. Let me bring in Cap for Life. Good morning, Cap for Life.
Hello.
Hello, Cap. Hello,
What's
sir.
up, Cap? Hey, no, I'm doing 3 things, bro. I'm trying to email Rashad. I'm trying to send Rashad a private chat, and I'm looking at my niece watch Baby Shark, and I'm going nuts here because I'm multitasking. So at the end of the day, who the hell do I send the money to?
We will get all that info to you. Right now we need to see how many people are going to be in. I will get you guys.
Bro, these people do not want their money taken from me, bro. I don't think it's going to happen.
Cap for Life's I'm ready for it. I'm ready. All right, guys, hold on real quick. Put yourselves on mute because Cameron 954 is at the stadium. What's up, Cameron?
Hold on here, fellas. Okay. We got quarterback drills.
Cameron, don't get in trouble. Do not get us in trouble, Cameron.
Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
There's 2 outlet pass on the money. See, that's Braylon Sanders, that kid from Mississippi, been showing out.
If you need to take the camera off and just actually that looks pretty good.
I'll just give you a couple here.
Yeah.
That was 2 on the out route, and Bridgewater under center. Actually from back to the snap. A little 5-yard out on the money. Bridgewater taking the snap.
You may get flagged with the music in the back.
Yeah, I know.
Let me put you on mute.
I like it. All right. We'll keep Cameron on, and if Cameron jumps in and says what he says, we'll just be quiet when Cameron jumps in. Okay, Vaughn, put your link in the chat, Vaughn, and we'll go to your channel, brother. Stephen, please tell these jabronis to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's pretty much all my comedy content from me on the stage to skits also. Go check out Vaughn954. Mark from Bill's Mafia. What's up, Mark?
Hey, Stephen, good morning. Just checking on how things are going around the league. Talk about all the literal fighting going on at Bill's camp. They keep they keep on getting fun fights with each other. They're getting a little feisty, wanting to hit some people. And so who's the chief right tackle that's available?
I don't know, but it's definitely.
I'm trying to remember, it's not Brown, because Brown's playing left tackle, and the right tackle. I thought. Well, they got Creed Humphrey, they got Trey Smith. I'm trying to remember who their right tackle is in Kansas City. Off the top of my head, I can't recall it. But yeah, my God forbid, just get another tackle in.
It used to be Eric Fisher, but I don't know if he's still there.
I thought he retired. Didn't he just retire?
Really? He hasn't been in the league that long.
I have no idea. I just know that we have how many? $20 million in cap room. We have draft picks. I am okay.
Wait, hold on, Steven. How many draft picks do we have?
It doesn't matter. I just know we have them, right? And
Hold
on. Bye, Mark. Lance kicked you off, man.
Dang, Lance.
Sorry. Gone for the day, Mark.
Wait,
Now,
brother, I don't have
burger,
bro.
You can get yourself back with $100 donation. And you would also be the right now. So I don't know what to do. Mark and David are tied at $50.
Nice and safe.
That sounds like a personal problem, Steve.
I know. I exactly. You guys might have to fight it out for this thing. Might have to fight it out. Let me bring in Karen.
All right, fellas. Bridgewater, go deep.
I'm not flip.
On the money to Braylon Sanders.
Braylon Sanders team coming up again. Good morning, Ron.
How's Teddy doing, man? How's my boy Teddy doing?
Bridgewater's got some nice chemistry going on.
Oh, Teddy Bridgewater threw that to Braylon. Okay.
Teddy QB1, baby.
Okay.
I'm so going to be in trouble with my wife.
I appreciate your donation, Lance. Everybody give it up for Lance. Thank you,
And I got rid of a QB1 for the day.
What's up? Teddy QB1? Hey, for me, man.
VJ, why you misclassifying? Teddy ain't no QB1. Skylar's better than Teddy.
Skylar is QB1.
I'm trying to look at this little screen that Steven got.
Hey, man. Teddy plays better in games, man. He's a game player.
How do you know that?
Bro, Teddy ain't never had
We haven't seen Skylar yet.
Because, bro, I've been watching Teddy since he was in high school, man. So,
well, then
I've been watching Teddy since high school too, and that's where he peaked.
That's where he peaked. David, good morning, David. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend.
What's going on, fellas?
Now, David and
Hey,
damn, I need another $50.
David,
hey, this is the problem. He kicked somebody off. I donated for the picture. I should get the picture.
Hit the oil rig, bro. He moving on up.
TD?
It's funny, David. David and Lance, you guys are gonna have to fight it out to the death.
You can give it to Lance. It's not a big deal.
I was going to say, because I got nowhere really for you to put it, so give it to me. So I'm in the truck half the time, so give it to David.
That's why.
Wait, what are y'all arguing over? Whatever it is, just give it to me.
The highest donation today is going to win this awesome 8x11 Javon Holland autograph photo, JSA certified, and it's awesome. And so right now $50 is the top donation from Lance and from David, and so whoever brings in the highest donation will get this bad boy today.
I'll donate 100 when you get Skylar.
When I get Skylar?
Yeah, I need Skylar.
You need Skylar what?
All right, all jokes aside though, guys, all you Skylar enthusiasts, I just realized that he is 78 years old. I just realized that recently. There is no hope for that guy. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I don't know why y'all got hope in a 78-year-old man.
How old is he for real, though?
He is 84
25.
years old.
Turning
Bruh,
26.
no, seriously, bro. I want to know how old is he for real? Like,
Bro,
He's
how you
25.
He
aged him
is
by 6
97
years?
years old.
oh my god.
Yo, nigga, stop.
Yo, why would you?
Bro is a 108-year-old rookie, bro. Like, what are we doing?
CB83 said he's Benjamin.
Bro, Skylar Thompson is older than Gandalf.
That's too funny. David, you got background noise. I just put you on mute because I was getting background from you. That's all. I didn't want you to think I was muting you to mute you. That's too funny, CB83.
Listen, all y'all people who was hyping up Skylar, why didn't y'all tell me when I was trying to troll to help y'all out that he was 3,900 years old?
I don't know if he's that old, bro.
Well, y'all just,
He's what? I think he's
yeah.
25, right?
He's 24, right?
24.
He's 25. He's 25.
I think he's 25.
So that makes him a veteran.
Yeah, that does.
Pretty much.
Joe Burrow's 24.
Almost
last
30.
time said.
He's had a full college career. I mean,
I'm just saying, if you coming in the league, if you coming in the league at 95 years old, you need to be polished. I'm just going to be honest. And he's not polished. Let it go, guys.
He's a seventh
fearing-
round 25
Are you
year
fearing
old.
Skylar Thompson, Andrevius?
I'm 100% serious.
Do I
So you're
hear
saying he's
people
not?
like
He
that?
needs to be like Russell
I'm
Wilson.
saying, are you fearing him? Are you scared of him? Are you scared of him, like, giving competition? I've never seen you so, like...
I just saw your tweet about 954. Where are you flying out of?
No, I'm upset because y'all got excited about this rookie, and I was like, hey, we got a rookie. And I'm like, this ain't no damn rookie. This is a grown-ass man.
Yeah, who's y'all, bro? Who's y'all?
I'm excited about him.
Yeah, he's
Roach, that man is old enough to be your grandfather.
Doesn't he have like 3 kids and stuff?
Hey,
Not mine.
I don't care how old he is. If he can play, he can play.
I believe he has like 3 kids and a granddaughter.
Can he give me, like, good parking with that blue permit?
Yeah, senior citizen parking, you mean?
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale BWI on Southwest shouldn't be that bad, Navon 954, because that's what I take out of VWI to Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, just don't take Spirit, man. You just don't take Spirit.
Although if you go to Fort Lauderdale, Solo does take Spirit, and he says you can get flights at the airport for like $30, $20, but you got to go to the airport and get it there.
Yeah, but it's like flying in a chicken coop.
He asked, was there any cheap flights? And I said, bruh, what I take, because I have to have 2 bags, because I got to have all this luggage for all this equipment. I take Southwest. I just pay up the money for Southwest. Which is
Hey, Steven, let me ask you a quick question, Steven. You were talking yesterday about the Disney cruise. How much was that?
I said $450. I think it's $550 is what it is. But still.
For what is it?
Wait. What about Disney Cruise?
Monday through Friday.
Save me the roach, man.
Monday through Friday.
Huh? Oh, I got a purple flavor this time.
In December. It was in December.
Save me the roach.
So it's a 5-day cruise? It's 5 days or 7 days?
5 days. Or 4
So
days.
it's $100 a day. All right.
Whatever. We leave Monday. We go out of port on Monday, come back on Friday.
What are the requirements? I don't know. Then you gotta have your passport or something.
Yeah, you do have to have We had to have passport. We had to get passports. They have no clue. Yeah.
Steven,
So, yeah.
I want to highlight something this morning, and it's too wide.
I'm gonna say, if you're a grown man and you don't have a passport, shame on you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Why?
But guys,
Yes, sir.
Some people don't need it.
I don't know. I'm 52 years old and don't have a passport.
My permit's expired too.
Where's the? You got the.
Sharif is trying to talk about football, guys, and you guys want to talk about passports. God.
I'm like 52 and I don't have a passport.
Well, you're not a grown man, Lance.
Well, Lance, you still are younger than Skylar Thompson.
Oh my.
What does Skylar do to you? That's what I want to know.
Bruh, I was
Nothing.
literally.
Skylar's better than
I'm
two,
just
so
being
he
honest.
income.
No, when I saw his age, I got upset because y'all was hyping him up like he's the future. He's a rookie,
Wait,
bro. He
who's
got like
y'all? If he
Bro, you
is
don't
not
trust
like,
what Pete says on his evaluation on players?
oh, this man getting
No,
stuff
I
from
don't trust a
gas station.
25-year-old rookie who isn't playing like a veteran. No, I don't. I will never trust that.
You don't trust what Pete says, bro?
I do not trust a 98-year-old player who's just coming in the league.
Yeah, so I have a question
Mike
about
Pouncey's
how
at
you
training
guys
camp today. Mike Pouncey's at training camp today. Shout out to Mike Pouncey.
helping out the centers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, I'm scared to
So how
answer
do you
my
guys-
phone. My wife just called.
Don't answer, bro. Don't answer. Just make sure.
I just spent that $50, man. I'm gonna get it.
Yo, you gonna get it, bro. Don't answer, man.
$50 this
Wait,
Miami
hold up.
sports music you sent to. Who is she and what does she do for you?
Hey, yo, Lance, bro, you might have to answer, bro, because you might be in the doghouse if you don't.
Nothing that this board can do.
That's real love. That's all I know. That's real love.
Hey, Lance. If I was you, Lance, I would answer, bro. Just saying.
So, first, man, it's good to be in the Bahamas. Well, let me say that first.
Oh, I want to be in the Bahamas.
I know. Boo.
And
Just
it
rub
would be
You
better
guys
to
get
be
nailed
at
every
training
year with
camp.
those hurricanes, man.
Right, why Sharif don't do a watch party from Bimini?
Yeah, I'm going to a party today, actually. But you guys won't be
How
on.
does that
Maybe the
help us, Sharif?
Hispanic Dolphins will probably be on at that time.
Damn. TD just said
later
Tua
on
went
today.
2 for 12 on his throws.
Damn.
No drops.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to ask you all.
Huh?
How
2
you
for
feel
12.
about the prospect?
2 for 12.
I wanted to ask
That's
you all
no
how you
bueno,
feel
bro.
about the prospect, right?
What prospect? What
Of
prospect?
just
Sharif? I'm sorry.
Now it's
of
11
just
on
two
11.
wide receivers being on the field. I think this offense is gonna maybe go 3 wide, but protection base if it's in shotgun. So I think this team is gonna be more 2 tight end or third. I'm sorry, 6th offensive lineman. That tells me that it's only gonna be an X and a Y.
I'll be back.
How many balls? How many balls do you think actually get thrown around? I think this is a run-based offense, and with only 2 wide receivers being on the field more than 65% of the time, how many balls will be good? I think this is going to be it's going to be like where you need Emmanuel Sanders to get hit for the Super Bowl deep throw. It's a couple of balls that's going to be thrown around in this offense. Well, how do you guys feel about that?
So when it comes to the team, I will say as Cameron gets back, actually, Cameron, what's up, Cameron?
We got 11 out of 11, 2 under center, alternating with Bridgewater under center now. So this is the first time we've seen 11 out of 11. This is Tua, handoff up the middle. There's a nice run ripped off there by Ahmed.
What's weird is I'm listening to TD.
I'm not making the screen big. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, and TD saying Tua's under center.
That was Tua.
That was Tua. Okay.
Yeah, if you're gonna give us the play-by-play, Cameron, get it right, Cameron.
Is it true Tua went 2 for 12 to start?
Yeah, it was ugly, and he was not even close on his passes. And they were like simple out routes, 5 to 8 yard out routes to the sideline, and
Everybody's entitled to have a bad day, guys. Come on now.
We're not beating up on them, Steven. This is what we're here to talk about, right?
Yes,
How's Teddy doing though, man? Is Teddy doing good?
Teddy was zipping today. He looked good. He looked really
Tua is entitled to have a bad day.
Oh, that's level 2 noob. What's up, level 2 noob?
Skylar Thompson's got it.
Who the hell is level 2 noob?
I don't know.
Wait till Skylar gets out there. Skylar's going to get out there with his 25-year-old arm, and he's going to be slinging it.
25 years old.
Cameron, who's sending the pressure today, Cameron?
What's that?
Who's sending the defensive pressure today? They're going at him, no?
Cap for
Yeah,
life
right
is
now it's
sending the
11 out of
defensive
11,
pressure.
I'm watching the offensive line, and they're handling it right now.
Cap, are you calling the defensive plays?
Excuse me?
Oh my God!
I said, are you calling
right
the
there,
defensive
Malcolm
plays,
Jackson.
sir?
Oh no, it's
No, I'm on the phone. I want to know what's going on. I hear 2 for 12. That's not pretty good. So I want to know who's going at him, who's trying to kill him. Because if they're sending pressure,
Hey, I can't show nobody, can
That
I?
looks like a
man?
bad
Oh
snap.
my god!
You
Alan,
had
you
me
suck,
for at
Alan.
first. I thought it was level
That 2 for
2.
12
Yeah.
Hey, Cam, did he just fumble the snap, or was it just a bad run?
That 2 for 12 was in simple drills. It wasn't in 11 on 11. Now
Oh.
Bridgewater's under center. You got a single back set, 3 wide. You got Durham Smythe in motion. Yeah, they're running. They're practicing run plays. Defensive line stop that. No gain.
I'm telling you, boy, if we don't have I'm telling you right now, you better with $30 million or $20 million in cap room, go find some people. That's all I'm gonna say.
Or is our defense just that good?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm
if you're going
hoping.
against the best defense in the league in preseason, like, hello,
You're
like
gonna
you're
have
gonna look bad. You're gonna look bad.
I find it amazing how often
So,
our
And-
offensive line
and this defense,
tail feathers.
they're not relearning a playbook. They're the same. They just added a few people.
Roach.
This
Stop,
offense
stop,
is learning
stop,
everything.
Guys, real quick.
Stop.
Real
You
quick,
stop.
real quick,
Say
Coach.
this.
How do you
The
guys
reason why I
feel?
say that is, Sharif, hold on. We say this every single year for the past Lord knows how long. Our defense is just that good, so they're gonna struggle during preseason.
So,
And guess
don't
what?
get
We
me
really
wrong.
they struggle.
There is a chance that is the case, is it not?
Defense is always ahead of the offense, regardless. Anyway,
What
happened,
did you
Cameron?
Bonjo, fix your audio.
Hey, real nice run on the outside that was jumped outside by Edmonds.
guys? If I mute you, just take yourself off mute. Just because I want to hear what Cameron's saying.
I took
Chase
offense.
Edmonds, nice move on the outside. It was a between the tackles run, and he jumped it outside and got a nice 10, 15-yard pickup.
And who was that?
Chase Edmonds.
Nice.
Oh, man, that boy's money.
Is that number one? RB1?
There's no
I believe
RB1
he is
running back
RB1.
committee.
There's going to be an RB1 on a depth chart, Steven.
It's community, man.
Nah,
Running back by
It's
committee.
community
I
again.
see it as
Yeah,
game
but Roach has a
planning,
point. I'm very
team
anxious to see that
matchups, and
depth
stuff
chart
like
when it
that.
comes out.
Roach,
I really am anxious
Roach,
to see
he's
it.
RB1A.
Okay,
Let me
thank
help
you,
you.
Bonjo.
RB1A.
they should put Lance at running back. He's running from his wife right now.
Actually,
I think he would be the backup to Mostert
Bridgewater,
and Sonny,
pass to
honestly.
Tyreek on the money. 25-yard gain.
25. Look at that.
Who?
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater to Tyreek.
If he has a good day, trade him today.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Well, it's
Who we
positive.
trading? Who we
On
trading?
that set,
Teddy.
it was
No, we're not trading
Guys.
Teddy. What you
Yeah,
talking
get
about?
Skyler
No.
up there, man.
No.
Braylon Sanders is running with the ones. On that play, Braylon Sanders was running with the ones. Tyreek was outside. Braylon was in the slot.
I keep hearing that name, Sanders.
Stop arguing in the chat, y'all.
We got Skylar Thompson.
JP
All right, back to
JM
pass.
underscore.
He held the ball way too long. We got a deep pass. He overthrew 86, whoever that is.
Well, if you're saying he held it too long,
It's
that was
Braylon.
a sack. So Skylar Thompson with a sack today. Okay, thank you very much.
Whoa.
I'm gonna jump here.
Was that Skyler or was that Teddy?
That was Skyler.
That was Skyler. Okay.
I'm gonna give you one more, and I gotta jump.
Okay.
Skylar Thompson under center. He's actually in shotgun. Got motion over the middle, inside handoff. Nice play. That was Hill with the handoff.
Hey, Steven, I sensed a little bit of I sensed a little bit of negativity when you said Skyler got sacked.
I'm just merely stating a fact. That's all.
He's concerned because them old bones, man.
It was almost like you don't even know if it was Skyler's fault he got sacked. You know what I mean? If we're gonna give Tua this, it's not his fault if he gets sacked every time. It's the same for Skyler, no?
All right, so
But it said he held the ball too long.
Pretty big news, according to South Florida Sports. So Omar Kelly is leaving.
He's going to Pittsburgh, yeah.
Oh, good.
That's insane.
Yeah, he said that a couple of months ago.
Yeah, he following Flo, baby. That's his new best friend, Flo Markelli.
Oh,
ain't nothing wrong with that though.
You guys didn't know he was
I
leaving.
heard you're a butt
Pittsburgh
buddy.
Gazette.
I didn't know he was leaving.
Yeah, it's
Go
the
ahead.
Pittsburgh Gazette.
Listen,
He said it on the Big O show.
Andrevius, I
on
saw
the
what
Big
you
O
did
show
there,
that he was
Andrevius.
leaving.
Omar Kelly.
That was clever. That was
So,
clever, my guy.
does that mean he's done
That
with
was
Omar
clever.
then? Or is Omar done with Big O? I mean,
Maybe.
No, well, of course, maybe because he's on the Dolphins beat writer no more.
yeah,
He's
but he
gonna
has a
work for the
contract
Pittsburgh
with Big
Where's
Steelers.
he
O.
going?
I thought he was under contract with Big O.
Steven, how many guys does Big O have signed, bro? Like as far as like beat
Big O
reporters,
does
columnists.
no Big O does not sign anybody. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
We're not talking about
They all Big
cares?
O.
what they do. So
Who cares
Wait, hold on.
about
I
the
asked
Big
Steven a
No
question.
show?
I asked Steven a question. Hold on.
and I'm saying it don't matter.
And I said,
It don't
exactly.
matter.
We say we don't care about the Big No show.
Yep. I didn't say that.
I'm curious if he's
I don't know.
covering the
I don't know.
Dolphins
I don't
team.
know.
Is he
I don't know
covering
why you
Miami
guys
from
say that
Pittsburgh?
so much because he speaks facts.
Why y'all
If he
hating
goes
on
to
Big O?
speaks facts a
Bro,
lot of
man,
times.
get off Big O's knob, bro.
I don't really
Nobody's
watch
worried
Big
about
O,
Big
so
O.
I don't
so
know
I
what
don't know.
Joe got
But
against
why do y'all
Big
hate
O.
Big
What
O?
happened?
None.
Nobody
Big
hates
O's a
Big
legend
O.
down here in South- down here in
I
South
don't
Florida.
hate
Friday,
them. I
guys.
just don't really listen to him because I know it's just another biased.
Big No is hate. That's hate.
Oh my god.
Why y'all hate that man?
Alex,
The
why'd you start
the
this?
problem is that
Big O show is pretty
well,
good.
I gotta
no,
go,
like
guys.
I
I'll
didn't
talk to you
say
later.
that.
Steven, if
I
I
didn't
win,
start that.
if I win, give me
Steven
send
brought
it to
up
me. Give me a
brought up
call.
Omar.
Will do, David.
Nobody was
Anyways.
bashing.
Steve,
Anyways, off the Big No show.
no,
on to the
I'm
next.
not saying. I'm
So,
not saying. Well,
Can we
well,
talk
let me
about? Hold on,
let me
Steven.
just say.
Alex,
Steven.
no, I'm not letting you say it. I love you, Alex.
Oh my god.
Guys,
Oh,
donate
wow.
to the channel, help the channel grow. Right now, $50 is the biggest donation we have. $51 gets you this. $52, $60, $70, $100. If anybody donates a straight $100, let's go. Let's go. The highest donation will win. Right now, it's at $50. Javon Holland autograph 8x11. It is JSA certified. The certificate's in the back here. I will mail it out to you.
So technically, if I send $31, I would be in the lead.
Yeah.
No, it's
No?
per donation. It's
No,
not
it's
cumulative.
per donation.
Yeah. So you
Damn it.
That
Steven,
sucks.
you have
Steven,
to-
have we talked?
Dang.
Steven, have we talked about Aaron Rodgers getting high off ayahuasca
No,
to
but
get better in the NFL?
wild story.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Interesting story.
my man is getting high off
Straight up said it.
ayahuasca.
Straight up said it in a podcast.
Psychedelic.
Yep. Straight up said it in a. He said him and Danica Patrick did. They went to here and he said he had 100 hands touching him.
That's cool.
Damn, bro.
What's wrong with
Oh
that?
my God.
Man, thou shalt not blaspheme
He's
at
being
Nick Cage,
spiritual, man. He's trying to find himself.
I'm not mad at. I'm not
Oh.
mad at Aaron. I'm just saying I was very
100
surprised
hands
that he
touching you?
mentioned
Now
that.
that's
Don't
a
hate on
massage,
Nick
baby.
Cage,
That's
bro.
a massage.
Don't hate on Nick Cage. He does look like Nick Cage from Con Air. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
for
Long hair.
when he showed up, it was like they got Con Air vibes right there.
So
Joe, you
Aaron Rodgers,
look, he's clanging and banging MCJB over here. He's clanging and banging.
Ah,
Hey,
I was
hey,
gonna
hey,
clang and bang this
MCJB
morning. That's crazy.
MCJB is upset because of what happened last night.
Oh, Claire Jar.
You know I love you, bro. You know I love you, bro.
I was like half
No,
listening
you
earlier,
don't.
so Tua's
No,
playing
you
terrible
don't.
in camp
Last
today.
No,
No,
that's
you
not what we
don't.
said. Two is playing great.
Nah,
You
Terrible.
said he was 2 for 12. That's terrible.
He's 2 for 12. Terrible.
12. 2 for 12 is
Or
horrible.
is the defense just that
Who
good?
cares?
That's what I
It's
want to know.
practice, man. Oh my
That's what I
God,
want to know.
man.
Oh my gosh, he
Practice
just
is
practiced.
Dolphins.
Is Izzy
it's
out
actually a
there
scrimmage.
locking up Waddle?
Wait,
That's
Steven's
what I
trying to
wanna
break
know.
news,
Hey, hold on,
guys.
be quiet. Shut up.
Go ahead, Steven.
Dolphins doing goal to goal from the 10 after defense stuffed a pair of runs. Tua finds Tyreek in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Let's go.
How long?
So he's 3 for 13 with the touchdown?
Yep.
No, the 2 for 12 was in passing drills. Now they're doing 11 on 11 drills.
Okay.
So he's
How far was the touchdown?
It was
Interesting.
But see, y'all are. Andy said he just sent 75.
Hey,
Steven,
know
we're
what?
not
This guy
hating on
sounds
him.
like
we're
a
just
butt.
asking
Hey,
for
what's the old-
details.
that's what's up, Andy.
Like,
Hey, MCJB,
I'm gonna do like
I
the
want to
Fitzpatrick
ask you.
days. Put the old man in. Put in the old man.
Oh, Hold on, guys. I want to ask MCJB a question. I know
Hey,
this is
Chris,
Dolphins
hold
channel,
on,
but I just
hold
want to ask
on,
him a quick
real-
question.
Hold up real quick.
What you want?
Go ahead.
Andy just sent $75.
Hold on. MC.
And Andy right now is in the lead for this bad boy. Again, so if you want to beat Andy's donation of $75, help the channel grow. But you have a chance to win this autograph belt. Shout out to Andy, man. That's awesome. $75. Thank you, man.
Shout out to Andy, man.
Shout out to Andy, and thank you to everybody who's donated. Chance and David and everybody, and my man Cap for Life with this $20 like all. It's so greatly appreciated. So thank you guys.
Andy.
I really appreciate it.
All right, so I want to add. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, Alex, nobody cares about baseball.
Oh,
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you one thing right now.
Thank you, Von
I'm
Joe.
telling
Thank
you
you.
one.
No one cares about baseball. It's football season is here. Let's fucking go. I'll pay that swear jar.
Well, I tell you one thing, Von Joe. Let me tell you something.
Hey, you know what? You hold up, Alex. Is this what happens when you clang and bang? Like, do you get another sort of superpower? Because MCJB just came in here rocking. Like he was taking no
He's
prisoners.
mad, bro.
I guess so, but I want to know what he's working. What are you working out? Because I see you
That pregame.
You go get some free weights right now, MCJB.
Lower body. I'm doing lower body.
What's your pregame workout? What's that?
Pregame? No, I don't do pregame. I just come straight to the gym.
Easy.
Try CB4.
Nah, that's trash. Man.
I did back. So, Von Joe, this is for you. I did back squats. Then I did the leg press. Then I did one of those hip abductor things where you go in and out.
Yep.
And then now I'm doing leg raises.
Extension.
Leg extensions.
Hey, by the way, I forgot to say, but Sandy.
Shit hurts. Damn.
Sandy. Sandy sent that yesterday, but still, shout out to Sandy. Sandy won yesterday, y'all, and then donated it back to Golf Freaky to give away on for her stuff, which was awesome. So shout out to
my
Sandy.
God, my legs are shaking.
Yeah, Sandy is pretty dope for that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Oh my
Von Joe.
God.
You know it.
What?
Von Joe.
Now-
It made you're saying who cares about baseball? Well, not
Alex, you still on this
not
baseball
to.
talk? You
The
still on
Mets
this
Because
are
baseball
gonna
right
lose.
now,
Give it up.
down-
Mets are losing when it comes
down
to
the home
October,
stretch
man.
right now. 4.5 games in first place over the Braves right now for the Mets.
We're beating
They're gonna
y'all
make the
when it's
playoffs.
October.
Nobody cares, Alex.
Training camp.
Especially me.
We got football.
I know y'all don't care about basketball right now, but I heard the Heat are linked to Gordon Hayward,
Hey.
and I am going to kill myself if we
Do you
get
know about the new lacrosse league
You're
there
a
is?
Heat
Gordon
fan?
Hayward, the guy that used to play for the Celtics.
Kids
Hold
with
on,
those
hold on.
cross-
What you talking about?
Sorry to hear that.
Isn't he like
What you talking about?
isn't he like the same age as Skylar Thompson? Like they're both like 8
Yes.
something like that.
Yes, I am about to be suicidal. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Hey,
you
all
can't
those
say
that we
things
got
like that in
Brunson,
jest.
so.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Ooh.
We got
Get
Brunson.
ready, Andre.
We just had a whole day. Damn, man.
Patrick Swayze.
We just gonna act like that never happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Steven, what do you think about the new remake for Roadhouse? Are you happy about it?
Whack Joe.
We just talked about that, dude.
There, Alex. Sorry, bud. 10 minutes. You're gone. 10 minutes.
Thank you, Matt Jones. Thank you, Matt Jones.
Patrick Swayze. Get the out of here.
Thank you, Matt Jones. I appreciate you. Roll
Hey,
Tide,
Patrick
fella.
Swayze, you need to get on camera. Everybody else is on camera. Let's go. What's up, Batman? How are you? Take yourself off mute, Batman.
Batman, are you?
Hey,
Oh,
what's
you're not
going on?
out
I want to
there.
say, Steven, first off, I gave my tickets to Irving and to Colors. So I want to say real quick, Steven, I shouted you out my first episode. Thank you for the jersey and the stuff from ZSM Sports, man. You guys are awesome, man. I really appreciate that, man. I've been wanting a Sam Madison jersey forever, man. So I appreciate you. I want to say, Rashad, man, we got to link up, man. I want to be part of this league, man. I want to be part of this league. So I gotta send you. I gotta get you your email so I could do that. Send you the money.
So
I want to be part of this league.
email one more time if people want to be a part of the Clock Blockers Fantasy Football League $50 buy-in.
Can you put it across the bottom, Stephen?
I will in a
So-
second.
yeah.
What is it?
Meet Rashad.
What?
As in, nice to meet you.
Rashad.
That name right there.
Pause.
Hey,
Pause.
Yahoo.com. at yahoo.com.
At
I was
yahoo.com.
gonna say, pause on Meet Rashad. Pause, my guy.
Who's going to respond to this? What am I getting him in?
There we go. Meet Rashad at yahoo.com.
Pause.
Do not send your money yet. You will send your money on Monday when we have narrowed down. There's no 3 things. With 10 to 20 teams, and if we get 20, there'll be. Oh, Alexander paid his way to come back.
No, don't let that fool back in here.
Come back. Wow, Alex, come back whenever you get in the back. You're allowed back.
Alex said he got bomb money. Don't play with him.
He said,
"Hey, it is Friday."
Black Jones, you can't.
All right, Rashad, I just sent you an email, bro.
If you
All
want
right.
to
Rashad, did you get my email?
Tell him.
Let me check right now.
How do you feel, Alex?
Black Jones is a hater.
Wow.
Oh, it says email failed. Wrong email.
Hey, y'all gentlemen, have a blessed Friday.
You too, MCJB.
You too, man.
You good, bro?
Why nobody want to
so
email
like,
me?
So
I'm not
like,
cool
like
enough
I
to
was
email?
saying, Steven,
I'll just send you some random
what is your
emails,
opinion on
Andrevi.
that?
It's just,
I'll
just send you some random ones.
Thank you.
Did you see the original? Did you see the original?
Original what?
Roadhouse.
Yes. There's no reason that they should. Skylar Thompson for a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Let's celebrate. Yeah!
Because he's seasoned, baby. He's seasoned.
Andreas, I hate you, bro. I hate
I
you.
love Andreas. Yes. Let's
this
go.
mofo on some he's seasoned. If you don't get
Oh my goodness.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. Oh my gosh. I think Ronda Rousey is going to be in it too.
I will say one thing about Skylar. I will say one thing. Obviously, we know Teddy was injured. What was it, Tuesday? Or I think it was Saturday or Tuesday. He was injured. And Skylar got the majority of the reps. Skylar has looked better than Teddy at camp. But by no means, don't get it twisted. I am not riding with Skylar as my number 2 and cutting Teddy or trading Teddy. Because I don't want to rely on that in case Tua gets hurt. But if Skylar shows out in the preseason, you definitely have to make a case for him to make this roster for the future.
No doubt. No doubt.
Well, no, Batman still.
Batman, the future isn't that long for him.
Because the reason why I say that. Oh my God.
Not the evil laugh.
You'll be 30 next year. He'll be 30 years old next year. He'll be 30 years old next year.
Hey, Batman, he said he was. What he said? He said,
that caught me off guard.
Hey, so we drafted another John Beck. Did we draft another John Beck?
What was the guy that got drafted from Oklahoma State that was 28 years old? What's his name?
That's BYU.
He was 20. It was John Beck.
Wasn't Chris
26.
Winkie like 30 when he won the Heisman?
When John Beck got drafted, I ain't gonna lie.
Drafted.
I was
It was
like,
Jason White.
guy right
Jason
here.
White won the Heisman at 28.
I got all of his
Chris
rookie
Winkie
cards,
was
man.
like 30 when he won it.
Winkie won a Super Bowl?
Hey, I actually, Steven, I was with you in that draft, man. When we drafted John Beck, I was
Winkie was
Chris Winkie was old.
rookie.
I
He
never
was a true
thought
middle
that
age
for,
rookie.
Yeah, he was damn that 30-something years old, yeah.
Jones, he paid to come back, bro. He paid to get back on there. So the only you can't. He paid to get back on. That's what happened.
Hey, let's see if somebody wants to throw me out. I got a hot take Friday take for you guys.
And you can't 10-minute timeout him no more for today, Whack Jones. If you want to get him off now you got to pay $50 to get him off for the day. That's the only next option you got, Whack.
I got a hot take for Alex for a hot take Friday.
Right.
You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Dolphins training camp practice is more exciting than World Series baseball.
That's not a hot take.
Well, I don't know
wouldn't say that.
I would. If the Mets not in it, then I agree with you.
If your team makes it to the World Series, it's a whole different feeling. I'm a Giants fan.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
It's a whole different
bring up
feeling.
baseball right now.
Yeah.
Right now, this
Trust
time of
me,
year
I'm
is
a-
like.
He said,
I had to go through this with the Cubs, but at least they won in my lifetime.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now.
Real quick, the best donation I got today, real talk, just because of what it said. Andrevius just sent $20, and he said, "Just for love, man. Just because I love you." That's exactly what it said. It said, "I sent $20 just for the love."
This is
You could have thrown
fake.
me out, man.
Somebody hacked my Cash App.
You could have thrown me out, Andrevius.
I feel like Skylar Thompson hacked my Cash App.
I feel like that's how many years Skylar Thompson got ahead of all the rest of the rookies. About 20 years. It's all for every year.
No, I love you, man. I love you, Andrevius. What did he say?
No, seriously, this is an old
I'm
man.
eating cookies. Sorry.
No, he's old.
What are we talking? Like 25?
What is considered old, Andrevius?
A 25-year-old rookie is old. Come on, guys. Let's be honest.
He was supposed
That's
to
the
be
new
out
way
of
of
school
football life, Andrevius.
3 years
Come in
ago.
like that.
Wasn't Eichenberg like 24 when he came to the Dolphins? Eichenberg?
They all leaving in their senior years.
Hey, but you're forgetting about John
25
Beck,
ain't no
bro.
senior.
John Beck
This-
was
this
the
is-
oldest
this is
player
cash
we've
one.
ever drafted.
No, it's not. But he could have been working on his PhD at that time.
Who's the guy who got pancaked by the Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker?
Pat White. I mean,
Pat White, boy, I remember.
that wasn't a linebacker. You thought
I
it
was
a
at that
linebacker.
game, Steven. I was at that
That
game,
was,
and man, after that happened, that was a dead silence.
No, that was
Ike
the
Taylor.
corner. That was the corner.
Ike Taylor.
They had the
Ike
Ike
Taylor.
Taylor. Yeah.
So let me
Ike Taylor
tell
was the
you,
one.
if they ever had a moment in the NFL where there needed to be a chalk outline for a hit, that was it. That was most definitely it. And dude, is definitely the moment
I don't know, Steven. What about the punter that got leveled by Sean Taylor in the Pro Bowl?
Scotty got the best comment.
What
No,
about the
live.
punter? What
I
about
think
the
he's talking
punter that
about
got
live, though.
The punter that got. What about the punter that got
name.
leveled by Sean Taylor in the Pro Bowl?
Batman. No, we're talking about live, man. We're talking about live.
That's a good one, Scotty.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
R.I.P. Pat White. That's cute. It was
Hey,
R.I.P. Pat
hey,
White.
Steven, it's funny you mentioned that, bro, because I was at that game sitting in the 300 level, right? I heard the hit all the way from up there in the 300 level. I heard the hit
There's
all
only
the way
one
from
other
up there,
hit
bro.
that might be as strong,
And it was a
that.
dead silence after that. It was
Alex,
a
we're
dead
making
silence.
Skylar Thompson jokes
Where he
right
went
now. We
wrong
don't want
though,
to hear that.
I'm watching the video, is when he went to go run over to go truck this defensive player, Ike Taylor. He turned his head sideways, like so the logo was facing Ike Taylor, and Ike Taylor just lowered his head.
Roach, he tripped.
Hey, by
He
the way,
tripped.
Jason Sanders.
He
tripped.
Jason
Yeah.
Sanders hit shit.
He tripped on the sidelines.
Oh, I see it. But
Hey.
even still,
Hold on. Jason Sanders just hit 6 straight field goals from the 31, the 35, the 38, the 43, the 48, and a 52-yard field goal.
Hey, I'm predicting a big year from him.
Cut him.
And if you add up
predicted a
all
big year
those
from him.
numbers,
Cut
it's
him.
still a
wouldn't
lower
have
number
lost.
than the number of years Skylar Thompson has been on this earth.
Cut him.
Mic drop.
Wow.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
I knew that.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. That, yeah. You add up all those numbers, they're still.
Hey, man, you guys have a blessed day, man. Enjoy this Spread Kindness Friday, man. I'm going to get back to work. It's hot out here, man. It's really hot. I'm not going to deny it.
It was Batman.
Hey,
What he's talking
hey,
about.
Hydrate, man. Stay hydrated,
safe,
Batman.
Stay hydrated,
I
bro.
got a whole gallon of water I'm drinking out here.
Eric don't know. Eric has no idea. None.
And my fan is broken. Look at this. And my fan is broken.
Oh,
Look at
man.
this.
Boy.
Hey, man, you need to tell him to put
You
some AC
deliver
in
that
there,
mail,
man.
cuz. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure you deliver that mail good.
Hey, Batman, tell him to put some
Batman.
AC in there.
Batman,
Hey, Batman,
go get some
I
liquid.
suggest.
I'm trying to give him some good advice to stay
Oh, go
alive.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Go get some liquid IV.
Go get
Get
some
some
liquid
liquid
IV.
IV.
All right, and then after.
And my day just started. Look at this, man. I already got a tan.
I know, but get some liquid IV,
Hey,
mix it
Batman,
with your water
also-
so you can get some
Also, I
electrolytes.
think you should.
and-
I think you should protest.
Alex,
Batman, is that your 4-head or 5-head?
Yeah, man. This is my father.
Your 5-head.
If you
Hey,
was
your
in the
hairline's
army-
receding, bro.
If you was in the army, you'd have salute like this. Yes, sir.
what?
Hey, your hairline's receding.
That's what I get for wearing hats my whole life, man. That's what I get for wearing hats my whole life.
I wear hats all the
Hey,
time.
but
Hey,
you should protest.
I
and
hear
say,
I
I'm
wear
not
hats
going
all the
out there
time,
till
man.
they
What are you
put
talking
AC
about?
in my
See?
truck.
You got good genes, man. You got good genes, man. Hey, but God bless everybody, man. Have a beautiful weekend.
Take care,
be
Batman.
safe out there and do something nice with somebody today. Do something positive with
It's
somebody,
Red
man.
Kindness Friday. Do something nice.
Much love, everybody, man. Fins up. Let's
Yes.
Love you, bro. Be good. All right,
Take
hey,
care,
real
man.
quick, while I hit the reset button, just to let you all know, right now, Adam, right? Adam T I think is the gentleman who has the highest donation so far.
No, it's Andy.
Andy. I'm sorry. It's definitely Andy, not Andy. But Andy has a $75 donation for the Javon Holland 8x11 autograph. So anybody beats that 75, it could be 76, it could be 100, whatever. Help the channel grow. It's going to a great cause, helping the channel grow. A lot of stuff we're trying to do here this year, and you get an opportunity to get this awesome autograph 8x11 Javon Holland. This is a pretty awesome. Like, this looks great, doesn't it? It's pretty slick.
It looks incredible.
Yeah, it looks slick, and it's JSA certified. Okay, so it's legit. Like, shout out to ZSM Sports. So, guys, beat the $75 donation. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, and I just want to point out something about Skyler. Tom Brady was once in the same position. Sitting there.
Oh, Tom Brady was younger.
Behind, I'm not talking about his age. And
no, but Andrevius was thinking it.
I know.
You're on mute. You're on mute, Andrevius. You're on mute, Andrevius.
Just sitting there. He's
mute,
flashing in camp. There's people that are watching this on Twitter and YouTube right now saying that the defense must be being told to take it easy on Skyler. Come on.
Wait, what?
Really,
what?
Wait,
they just can't admit that he's doing good.
I mean, but Roach, from the other side, they were saying that people were dropping his passes on purpose. So it's foolishness from both sides.
It is. All that is dumb. I agree.
And Skylar Thompson is 309 years old. So, like,
come out. He was just 85 years old 45 minutes ago.
I don't know. He ages like 5 years every 10 minutes.
Andrevius is tripping.
All right, I'm
well.
going to put on.
Skylar Thompson
Man,
and
he's just
Brady are the
56,
same
all right?
ages right now. That's what
I know.
Skylar Thompson and Brady is the same age right now, currently.
He's a young pup, Andrevius. He's a young pup.
That's the only.
Okay,
that's
all
the
jokes
problem
aside.
with
Okay.
Skylar Thompson.
Tua flops.
Brady's a 20-year vet.
Absolutely.
He's older than Tua.
Scenario time. Tua's absolutely terrible this year. Next year, we're like, Skylar Thompson, he impressed us so much. We want to move forward with Skylar. How many years do we get out of Skylar?
2.
The same amount of years that we get out of Brady.
I'm joking. I don't know.
20.
He might retire after this year.
They're the same age. They're the same age right now. The fact is, Brady is a 20-year veteran. Skyler is a rookie, and they're the same age. That's the only problem.
You guys are such haters. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left, and then I got to close the show out for the day because
It's Friday. What you got to do, Steven?
Right? I was just about to start partying.
At a minor league baseball game today and get all this equipment there because I'm doing a live podcast.
At 12 o'clock, Rashad?
It's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock somewhere.
What channel is this podcast going to be on?
Horizon Cinemas tonight. Horizon Cinemas. Oh, look who's here! My brother from another mother. Look how.
Oh, look, it's Epps.
1, 2, 3, 4, Epps.
No, Epps.
Mark, where's Mark? Man, did somebody kick him off?
Yeah, somebody kicked
him. He's gone for the day.
Mark,
you look exactly how you sound.
Hey, poor guy, man.
Mark. Stop worrying about him. Don't worry about. Don't let that guy Hey,
you know, I just want to let everybody know. You know what he said to me, Steven? You know what he said to me, Steven? He called me a failed. He called me a criminal and a failure at life, dude. Like a failed criminal. That's what he called me.
A failed criminal?
Damn.
Epps, does that define you?
Criminal's one thing, but a failed criminal?
A failed
I was actually a successful criminal.
And as opposed to be a successful criminal, man.
Until I went to prison, but that's regardless.
Who cares? No, let me tell you something, man. Let me just say this right now.
That's a new one. A failed
for
criminal.
people who want to sit there and say that about people, bro, they need to go.
Is that dog clucking like a chicken?
Yeah.
Or am I stoned?
I don't know.
What is going on? I was smoking this blunt, and all of a sudden this dog is cooking.
These Bills Mafia and these Jets guys think they can come up here and they think they can drag us around the mud, Vaughn. They think they can drag us around the mud. These Bills Mafia guys. That ain't right no more.
Dog fucking the chicken was too funny. That caught me off guard also.
Donate to the tip.
Oh, donate, man. Donate.
I'm not nuts, man.
Listen,
The
man.
chicken dog.
If I had the money and I could buy that Javon Holland, if I could buy that Javon Holland autograph, I would right now.
I'd do it.
I've already tweeted Cameron. I told him to get me an autograph on a popcorn container. I don't care.
Epps, tell him to Beat Andy's $75 donation.
$75. That's weak sauce, man. You come with 100. It's all about the Benjamins. We know what's up, Andre.
About the Benjamins, baby.
Or you could just come with 75-25.
That's right. You could. You can beat that donation with $75.01 donation. And if
Epps,
anybody does that,
That's crazy.
Epps, are you in the fantasy league?
Not worry about it, but they would win.
No, I'm not in the fan. It's what is it? $50? When do you have to be paid by?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get in it, but I got
so it'll
We
be
getting everything together.
But you'll have to be paid up by a certain date. But right, if you're interested, email Rashad at meet. Like, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw
Rashad, RSHAD at yahoo.com. If you are interested in getting in a fantasy football league,
I just gotta
going to put all this together. He needs to know how many people are interested, and we'll go from there.
Who got the rooster in the background?
The
That's
rooster
me,
is
bro.
good. Let's go.
That's Epps, man. That's
That's over there having
I do the
cockfights.
farm life. I do the farm life, bro.
Hey, yo.
Of the rooster now.
There's a lot of
Nah, he's
cockfighting
out in
out
the woods,
there.
man. I'm not walking in the woods.
No, well, show us. We want to see it.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
We want to see it. You can't just not show us. We hear a rooster.
Nah, I'm more worried about my Wi-Fi.
They better not be
going out,
fighting.
man. I'm more worried about my Wi-Fi going out.
Hey, Rashad, how much is it for fantasy?
If they're fighting,
Where's he at?
Steven is about to
Where
get
you
all
at?
type of trouble
Where you at, Doug?
all type of troubles with Peter.
Where you
Peter's
at,
about
Doug?
to be on your neck.
Be good.
There he is. You see him?
Oh, there he goes. Yeah.
That
thing's running
That's a
around.
legit rooster.
That's a beast, bro. Hey, there's Doug. Doug.
Please send me your name. That
Oh my
chicken
God.
Waddle.
Beast, dude. Beast.
Tyreek and Waddle.
Bro.
Beast.
Tyreek and
where you
Waddle.
get Miami Dolphins coverage and you get to see wildlife on the same show? I don't know. Donate.
Only at cock blockers.
Nothing like seeing a good old cockfight.
You know what? I'll even allow it just for this moment because cock blockers. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a rooster. I'm just saying.
No,
60-yard touchdown.
Clock.
Okay.
Wait,
So
so
who?
60-yard touchdown by who?
Skylar Braylon? What are we doing?
Who's got the touchdown?
It's
Teddy.
today Friday?
It was bad defensive play. It wasn't because Teddy did anything good, though. It was just bad defense.
So he took advantage of a broken defense.
Yep.
All right, real quick.
Okay.
We got 4 minutes left. Anybody beating the $75 donation, donate to the channel, help the channel grow. Everybody on the panel right now, tell these people what to do. Tell them, guys.
Donate $100.
Donate.
So Steven can stay on for extra hour.
I can't. I got to go to this meeting. I have to be on with the Aberdeen Ironbirds at noon.
And then you'll be back at what time?
I don't know.
You take us
Like,
with you.
comment, share, do whatever you can do.
It's Friday.
If somebody donates 100 right now, Von Joe, are you going to stay on and run the show for until I get back?
No.
Okay.
You got Roach?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Roach,
I'm not gonna lie to you, no.
No.
You don't have school on Fridays, Roach.
Roach doesn't do that.
College
I
students
do
don't
actually.
have school on Fridays.
I have to watch the movie for my school today. So
I gotta go school supply
a silent movie, black and white. Charlie Chapman.
Hey, isn't today
I
like
love
tax-free
those.
shopping for school?
Yeah, that's why I go school shopping today.
No, I had to watch Ferris
early,
Bueller's
Von
Day
Joe?
Off when I went to school. True story.
Hey,
What
that was
class is it for,
hey,
Roach?
that's
Is
a
it-
legend. That's
Well,
So real
that's
quick,
a
it
classic
law?
right there.
you want to know a little cool thing? So Ferris Bueller's Day Off is the movie. It has the most cutaways in any movie in Hollywood. There is no scene in Ferris Bueller where the camera doesn't do a cutaway for longer or stay on the same thing for more than 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds, the camera cuts away to a new camera shot. Every 4 seconds.
Do you know what the longest scene is?
You want to know another hidden fact about that
Halloween.
movie? You want to know? Hey, Steven, you
The
want to know
opening
another
scene
hidden
to
fact
Halloween.
about that movie?
On Halloween. Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Hey, Steven,
The movies.
the Ferris Bueller's Day Off was filmed in the same school as The Breakfast Club.
No, they were. They were not filmed in the same school. That is a myth. But they took place at the same school. So the Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller are in the same universe. They're in the same universe.
In the same multiverse.
The same multiverse.
So,
Yes.
The same
Was
multiverse.
it the first multiverse?
So it's two different stories in the same. I think I get what you're saying.
So basically, my class right now, I gotta watch these movies,
Since we're
and
talking about random stuff,
I have to figure out where I think
you
the
never seen
camera's
The Breakfast
placed to
Club?
get the shot.
no.
And why did they place it in that position?
Breakfast Club, Joe?
What?
Joe?
I've never watched the
I have
Breakfast
never
Club.
seen The Breakfast Club.
Are you kidding me?
Bunch
What
of
about
kids in
Ferris
detention?
Bueller's Day Off? Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Never seen it.
The Breakfast Club.
Why's all the
classic.
black
It's a
people never
classic,
seen
Andre.
Hands down a classic.
That's like saying you haven't seen Home Alone, bro.
What?
Yo, so
I am just gonna go with the
Rashad.
conclusion that this is a black thing.
How did all the black
Rashad, have you ever
people-
seen The Breakfast Club?
real
I've
quick,
never seen the Breakfast
Is
Club.
anybody, if anybody donates 100 right now in the next 60 seconds, I will keep the line open, but somebody's got to run the channel.
Listen.
I'll run this shit, Steven. I'll run this.
Where,
Hey,
Joe?
let
We
me-
came to conclusion.
I'll take this over,
we came
bro.
to conclusion.
Give me the reins, Steven.
I don't know,
We
man.
came to the conclusion it's a black thing that you don't watch The Breakfast Club again. I don't know.
Yeah, well, all right.
It's corny. That's
I
what it
got-
is, so we don't
I
watch
saw
it.
the Breakfast Club a long, long
You
time.
won $75. Andy
The
won
Breakfast Club with
Hey,
Charlamagne
Andy,
the
man,
God.
congratulations, bro. I want that.
If somebody else donates 100, that I didn't see, Andy won, and even if that did, I'll, we'll take care of you, man. But as far as I'm concerned, Andy won unless somebody else backdoors.
Hey, low
which I'm
snap
gonna
to
take
Skylar
So,
Thompson.
The
Eclipse
chicken's
dying.
going crazy.
Low
Steven,
snap
are we
to
about
Skylar
to
Thompson again, man.
Huh?
Another bad
Are we about
snap.
to do final thoughts?
No, I gotta go like now. So no
All right,
fun.
well,
Let me just get.
hey.
Let me hold on real quick, Steven. I know we talked about a whole bunch of random stuff, but right now scientists actually are reviving pigs, and they want to do humans next. The zombie apocalypse is coming. Okay.
Oh my God!
Don't worry.
It's not
And,
lying.
and I got resources, Vonjo.
I can't. I just can't with y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are the best fans in the world, and y'all are laughing in the background, and I can't stand y'all so much. All right, I love y'all. I will see y'all Monday morning. Okay, go rewatch the show, share this, hit the like button, donate to the channel, help the channel grow. I love y'all. Andy, congratulations. I will see y'all Monday. Love you. Peace.